always in our clubhouse getting high. Super fuckers! Everybody wishes we would die. Super fuckers! Here we come like a bomb. Everybody fucking run and hide.
It's the Pizza Party Podcast. I'm Pan Pizza. Who are you people?
I love Cold Stone.
That's Cold Stone, the wrestler, yeah.
We're sponsored by Cold Stones now. Yeah.
Buy some Taco Bells, please. It's not real Mexican food, it's poser Mexican food.
Oh, please. It's not even trying to be Mexican food. It's trying to be, like, terrible food, and it's great. Love it.
I think it's just frat boy fuel.
We just lost a sponsor again.
Great. Well, at least we have Cold Stones. Cold Stones. It's pretty hot.
Hey, remember 1UP Box? Be sure to place your order for 1UP Box and get a box of stuff for each month.
Get a box of fucking shit and then burn it and report it.
Only $200.
It's not really $200. People really believed us when we said it was $200 a month, but we were lying.
Really? Oh.
We were joking, and now
I can't believe
now they won't send me any more 1UP boxes to review the company.
Yeah, maybe you should have fucking had me on.
Maybe we shouldn't have burnt it. That was kind of messed up when we lit it on fire.
I can save it. Just say 1UP box. If you're having a bad day and you get a 1UP box, it's like they 1UP'd your life.
So wait, how much is 1UP box?
Like, I don't know, $15 a month, which the t-shirt alone should be like $20 at Hot Topic, so that's like actually a good deal.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, 1UP.
Like buying a t-shirt with a bunch of crap.
Please give me money. 1UP Box, please. I'm sorry I made fun of your product.
You can send me a 1UP box.
Yeah, send Jim.
I won't review it.
Oh.
I won't review it, and I won't even Instagram it, but I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, give Jim free stuff, sure.
I'll never tell anyone because that's not the stuff I do, but I like it. I realize how empty that sounds. Send me this thing. No one will know.
How do we know that you have it now?
Yeah, I don't even know if I have it. I could be living in an apartment that's made out of 1UP boxes. You never know.
Okay, I'm Googling 1UP box right now, and you could have got a Finn as a Toon Link t-shirt.
What?
A t-shirt
what?
to Link?
Toon Link dressed up as a Finn from Adventure Time.
Hey, so it's a Pizza Party Podcast. Who are you people?
We fail at product placements, and I'm Nolan.
It's Nolan.
I'm Nixon.
Nixon.
2 more years. 2 more years.
Gables is back, every pony. He's back.
Yay,
Yeah,
Gables.
Yeah, originally Nolan wasn't here, so we just brought him on, and then Nolan showed up, and now we're stuck with Gables for the rest of our lives. Yeah.
Woohoo.
We love you, Gables. Also, thank you for the drawing.
Oh, you're welcome.
2 more years.
Yeah, so anyway, we're on iTunes now. I'll link to it below. I'll still include a mega upload link just in case you don't have iTunes, because apparently people were telling me, it's like, okay, you got iTunes now, how about for us with Windows phones? And I'm like, what the fuck is a Windows phone? What the fuck is a Zune?
What?
We're going to lose our 2 fans. You better do that.
Zune or whatever, Android phones, like, what are those things? I don't know. Sorry,
Isn't there a way to do that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
There should be. Right?
Apparently, I don't know, but we have Podbean to do the thing, and thanks to people who donated to the Patreon, now we can afford to get it on iTunes for several months. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. We still hate you.
How's it doing? What?
Interrupt.
Give us money for the Patreon, and 2 weeks should be the live Q&A. I mean, I might do a personal Q&A where I'm talking, or either that, or we'll just do a live podcast where you'll get the Patreon people can chat while we're Skyping. Well, I mean, while we're recording the podcast.
I'd be down.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. More info on the Patreon. Whatever, it has to be $10 of donation at least. Whatever, so yeah. That goth video, wasn't that goth video great that I made? The top 10
I didn't watch that because I didn't watch that video because I wanted to have respect for you, which I already don't. But that'll probably make it even better. So, you know.
The only thing
racked.
I was disappointed by was no What's the spell Raven always says? Something.
Azarath, Metrons, and those.
Yeah, why didn't you make a joke with that?
What can I say?
Yeah, you hack. You fucking hack writer.
That was the only thing. I don't have a joke that could have gone with that spell, but I just thought you would have used it. I don't know. That's my only criticism. But I thought it was good. I liked it.
I mean, I still have my self-respect.
Jim likes everything that's not a movie.
I don't like everything.
Yeah, you just hate movies.
He hates Chappie. Remember Chappie?
Every new movie that comes out, he hates.
That's not true. I like Kingsman.
Yeah.
And I like that. A bunch of movies. Whatever. Your face.
Yeah. But yeah, at least I still have my dignity after that video, so that's good.
You never had D.
Yeah, it's still great.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah. So, you want to get into the news?
No, but let's go anyway.
Yeah.
I wish I had more news, like anchor jokes, but unfortunately I don't. The only ones I know are like all the Fox ones, because what my dad watches.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We already did that one, Ken, you idiot.
Here on the Pizza Party Podcast. Here's the news. Do. I'm Anderson Cooper.
Do it live.
In something strange neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Okay, this isn't really animation, but I want to talk about this bit of news. Ghostbusters, guys, part 3. I mean,
that's not a cartoon.
No, I have to talk about this because, like, a few weeks ago they said they were making an all-female Ghostbusters reboot, but now they said they're gonna make an extended universe where it's gonna have like a guys version of Ghostbusters and all guys version of Ghostbusters, which that's already the first movie. But yeah, it's gonna have comic books.
Girls don't belong in ghost hunting. Just ask Chris Bores.
They're gonna make cartoons, and then they're gonna make comics, and they're gonna make video games. It's gonna be an extended universe like Marvel, and they're gonna do all this stuff. And then they're gonna make a dog Ghostbusters movie with Air Bud.
Oh, Ghost Buddies?
Ghost Buddies? Yeah. Fuck everything.
Wait, isn't there already a Ghost Buddies like called Spooky Buddies or something?
You're right. There is a Spooky Buddies.
Spook.
Oh,
you know what? That was a conversation at the marketing meeting on Tuesday at Sony. They were like, we can't do Ghost Buddies. There's already a Spooky Buddies. And someone else was like, come on, man. We can have more than one haunted movie with the Buddies. They're like, no, we can't dilute the brand. The Buddies means something to America.
No, but am I the only one who wishes that they got a Harold Ramis look-alike and had him as a ghost they captured?
Boo.
I actually wanted them to get the ghost of Lorenzo Music to replace the ghost of Bill Murray.
Wait, I hear a ghost. It's going, boo. Boo.
Well, the thing it feels so like, before they're like, hey, we're going to have an all-female Ghostbusters. And then suddenly they're like, oh, no, just kidding. We're going to have guys. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're going to have guys anyway. It just didn't feel like stick to your guns a little. I don't know. But they don't even have, like, Chris Pratt hasn't signed on to the second one, or what would, I guess, be Ghostbusters 4. They just have Channing Tatum and hopefully Chris Pratt, because they want to make a movie together, the two of them. And originally, when the Sony leak was happening, it got leaked. They wanted to do like a cop movie together. So I guess this is the version of that. But and then the 5th Ghostbusters would be those two teams coming together, Avengers style.
Oh, this is so stupid. Like, just make a 3rd movie already. Will these people just shut up?
See, here's the thing about the shared universe thing that I don't get is that when Marvel did it, they put everything into making Iron Man really good. Like, they spent a lot of money, they spent a lot of time on script, and they didn't even announce the Avengers thing until after the opening weekend of Iron Man. Yeah. And so it's like, why don't you wait until Ghostbusters or whatever? I don't know what Ghostbusters 3 or whatever it's called is going to be called, but the Monday after it hits, then there's going to be extended universe, and everyone will be like, and if it's good and it did well, everyone will be like, oh, cool. But instead we're all like, oh, really? You're that calculated with this? Yeah. I mean, naturally they probably are behind closed doors, but why don't you just cool your jets a little?
Yeah. The thing is that The thing is that, though, they're just cashing in, and yeah, Ghostbusters really doesn't lend itself well enough to an extended universe.
I mean, they
No.
could
It's
cross over
like-
with Men in Black.
What happened if like the movie bombs and
Yeah,
then they're
then
like,
Yeah.
That
Then
happened.
all those plans go down the drain, and they probably wasted
Well-
more money.
and then everyone
If
will
your
make fun of them at
If
prom.
your movie, if your
Oh.
movie doesn't do as well, you just get when you make the next one, you put versus Batman in it, and then everyone will see it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that pisses me off too.
Yeah.
DC just
Batman.
if they're gonna make,
I mean, DC.
if they're gonna,
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
No, DC is so unplanned that when they announced their slate, they just called the guy who was going to play Cyborg in Justice League, and we're like, "Hey, would you be cool with doing a Cyborg would you be cool with doing a Cyborg movie in like 2018?" And he was like, "Wait, what?" And they're like, "Okay, cool, bye, see ya." And then and then they just announced it. Like half those movies, they don't have scripts, directors, anything. And they just made them up like a week before, supposedly.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, what happened if Cyborg dies in that
Huh.
time? They have to find a new actor.
Like they
Well-
they don't have it. Like Marvel has like the whole thing planned out to a certain degree, and DC's just like, I don't know. Like let's just say we have all these things.
I mean, DC just saw like how successful Adventures was, and they said, "Well, we have Superman versus Batman. Let's just shove Wonder Woman and Green Lantern and whoever else in there, and Aquaman. Who cares?"
Well, Green Lantern, that's a whole. No one knows what's going on with that one. Well, it might be Chris Pine, but they're saying he might just show up at the end and be like, "Yo, there's this crazy thing going on. Come back for Justice League or something," and he'll look right at the camera. Wait, come back.
Oh,
No.
it's just marketing shamelessness. But yeah, Ghostbusters, like, just make a movie. Just make a fucking movie already.
No,
Yeah.
I want money.
I mean, and if you're gonna
I
do,
mean,
You
yeah.
should make like a good movie first, and then that's the thing is like Marvel is a little risky about it, and they'll make like Guardians was kind of a little ballsy, and all the other ones it seems really safe and prepared, and like it just doesn't. If they don't really get what makes Marvel, they just kind of get the success of it. you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
you ever see one of those like movies based on a book, and they always end on like a cliffhanger, like The Golden Compass, and they always say like,
Yeah.
"Come back for part 2," and the movie does horribly, and there's never a part 2.
See,
Get
I would
embarrassed at prom.
have seen. What is with you and these prom jokes?
I'm having flashbacks when I was at
Oh,
prom.
sorry. Are you okay?
No, Jessica left me.
Oh,
Left me
I'm
with
sorry.
the kids.
Jessica,
Oh god.
But
Yeah. hey,
I kind of wish Golden Compass got a sequel and then like Divergent didn't. That would be nicer. Because there was a fight between a polar bear and like a cowboy or something.
what?
There was a polar bear fight at least. In
Sweet.
Golden Compass, there was a polar bear fight.
I need to see this.
Yeah, it was worth it for that.
Yeah.
Divergent has no polar bear fights.
That's the only good part in that movie, or the polar bear fight.
pretty much
Oh.
I-
in Golden Compass.
My Walmart has like at least 50 pre-owned Golden Compass copies for Xbox. I've really just contemplated like just taking some because I bet they wouldn't even care. Then they have like Naked Brothers Band, and they still have Corey in the House. Still,
Oh
they
yeah.
they have a brand new copy of Corey in the House for $30 sitting behind their shelf. They don't give a fuck.
$30 for Corey in the
Oh,
house.
What?
did you see that on someone found a Jimmy Neutron on VHS hiding in a Target that had just been there for like 10 years and it was still marked at $25?
Oh yeah.
If I saw it, I would just buy it to be like I have it finally.
The cashier's just like, "What the fuck is this? VHS? Holy shit! Is that a thing?"
I actually read about a kid who lived in a Walmart for a weekend and they never said anything to him. Like you just take naps in the bedding section and stuff.
That's the dream. That's unemployment right there. No one will find you.
Well, you can eat. You have everything there.
Like, if
you know?
anything, I would go to the toy section and hide under all those, like, that cage that carries all those giant rubber ball thingies. I would hide under that and no one will find me. Like, wouldn't you want to hide in like a ball pit or whatever?
No, I don't want to be lost.
Not really.
And ball pits
I mean-
are filled with piss and stuff.
Okay, ball pits are like filled with germs in it and they never clean them. But like a brand new one, yeah, I would stay in there.
Well, how would you clean with a ball? How would you clean a ball pit?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know. Get all the individual balls out and wash them, and I don't know, put them in a dryer. I don't know. But yeah,
And so you're saying you want to go back to DashCon?
no. But yeah, Ghostbusters. If they're still gonna fucking actually make this goddamn movie like they said they would years ago, please include the goth girl from Extreme Ghostbusters in the all-female reboot, please.
Oh my god.
We
Shut
need a
the
goth-
fuck up.
We need a goth who's connected with the spirit world, and it's gonna work, okay?
I like this fighting for goth representation. in movies.
I've always had this theory that like the reason Bill Murray sat on the script for so long and said, "Oh, I'll read it eventually," was because he actually did read it and he was like, "Holy shit, this is horrible," and just saved everyone the time and just like told them he didn't read it and that they were waiting for him all that time just to delay the inevitable.
Has any
That's kind of
has any sequel to a comedy ever been like just as good as the original? Shrek 2?
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh no, Caddyshack 2 was amazing.
Every Setzenberg and whoever the fuck movie
Bieber and
because
Aaron
their
Seltzer?
bar was already because their bar was already so low that they couldn't really.
The guys who
Makes
made
sense.
Meet the Spartans, Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, which they're kind of guilty pleasures to me.
I still own the special edition of Disaster Movie. It's sitting on my shelf right now.
Special edition, like what is there like audio commentary and everything?
Give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me get it.
Oh yeah.
Special edition.
This is
All right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you were here.
But yeah, I kind of actually legitimately enjoy those movies. It's so sad.
Oh, Pan.
Okay. Tearing Disaster Film's a new one, and there's Kim Kardashian.
Classic.
Special features: 4x3 full screen presentation,
4x3.
5.1 and 2.0 Dolby Digital audio,
If you're gonna make me watch a shitty film, at least give it in widescreen. Damn it.
English and
Wait,
Spanish subtitles, closed captioning, girl fight,
English
Girl
and
fights,
Spanish.
yes.
High School Musical sing-along, I'm dating Matt Damon sing-along, sitting down with a stand-up, casting
Wait.
crew audio commentary.
Are you reading off the same DVD? Isn't I'm Dating Matt Damon? Isn't that from the Jimmy Kimmel show?
No, yeah, they at the end of the movie they just randomly start singing that for no reason.
What?
They had
They just go,
References, guys.
and because they wanted to keep a PG-13, they just said, "I'm dating Matt Damon."
Or no, isn't it in Jimmy Kimmel? It's I'm fucking Matt Damon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. So they changed it to I'm dating to keep a PG-13.
yeah. G-Thangs tour, straight from the ladies. Who's spoofing who? This is how we do it. Those are the special features, everyone.
Awesome.
It's funny you bring up the spoof movie thing because I read a thing about one of the Zucker brothers was interviewed and he was talking about they're rebooting The Naked Gun, and apparently the studio won't let them make it in a spoof movie style because spoof movies have such a bad name now. And so even though they're rebooting a spoof movie, they're making it in a different style than the
What is it then? What is it gonna be?
What?
because that's not. I don't know, but it was like I thought that was so weird. But the spoof movies has gone through like the ringer because in the 80s and 90s it was kind of funny to see like the Zucker brothers or I forget what there was like a Top Gun parody with Charlie Sheen that was all right. It's not amazing, but like
better
the Zucker brothers did some funny stuff. But now it's like I don't think anyone remembers stuff like Spaceballs or Mel Brooks or any of those kind of parodies. They just think it's all shitty.
Oh, it was Hot
I
Shots.
really think we really need what?
The movie was Hot Shots, the Top
What?
Gun parody
Oh, Hot Shots, yeah.
with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
in it.
that was all right. I mean, I thought everyone kind of had a better reputation of spoof movies, but now it's like a dirty word. Like Airplane is one of the best comedies ever. It's an amazing movie.
Not as good as Soul
I
Plane.
love it. I watch it like once a year. What?
What do you think?
What about?
What do you
I've
think?
seen
It's
both,
not as good as
and I will-
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane,
The
baby.
Soul Eater.
Oh wait, have you seen my Soul Plane cartoon?
What?
What?
No.
Have you seen my soul? Have you seen my? I'll send it to you. I can't say anymore.
You made an animated series on Soul Plane?
There's a Cleatus the Fetus where we talk about Soul Plane, and I'm still proud of it. That's all I'll say.
Okay, we'll link to it in the description.
I'll find it. Now I gotta find it.
I'll find it and link it in the description.
You just reminded me of it.
But yeah, the reason why spoof movies no longer work is now you have the internet, and now if you want a spoof of something, you can just look it up online and find a minute-long skit or something. But if there's
The Wayne brothers ruined spoof movies.
yeah, but if there's
that's actually why
these theatrical ones don't work because don't sell as well because like these spoof movies are typically mocking one kind of movie, so you have to find someone who's already a fan of that. Because I don't know, that's the one the people are gonna appreciate better if they know what the thing is that you're spoofing.
Yeah. No, but the problem is that the most of the spoof movies, i.e. the Friedberg and Seltzer ones, they said, oh, we're making fun of disaster movies, but then they'll fucking put in Batman, High School Musical, Iron Man, fucking that movie where they curved the bullet or some shit. Hancock.
Well, that's the problem with spoofs now is. And I've mentioned this before, I think, but like when you watch it's like when you watch the older Simpsons to now, the older Simpsons, the references are all over the place in terms of when they're like, they can be from older movies and newer TV shows and all sorts of places. And now it's like you have to make all the jokes have to be about Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. They used to parody like the monorail episode is referencing The Music Man and Star Trek and 90210, and it's like all over the place. But like now you can't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, since I guess Hollywood now wants standalone comedies that anyone can enjoy. But the thing about spoof movies, like I think it was who made Spaceballs again?
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks said that the best spoof movie is the one you don't need to see the thing it's spoofing. It needs to stand on its own.
Yes.
So that's why Aaron Seltzer and Freebird or whatever their names are, they just make movies that are filled with references, and unless you've seen what they're talking about, there's no point to it.
The year's biggest movies are going over the edge. Stop kicking people into the pit of death, really. On January 25th.
Happy feet. What you laughing at, cracker?
The bigger the hit,
Spidey, you're fired.
the harder they fall.
Bow to me, or you will die. Deal or no deal?
You think I should? What about Sparta?
Meet the Spartans. Rated PG-13.
I'm not gay.
Yeah, there's this one scene in a disaster movie where literally there's like this obnoxious asshole at a party, and Kim Kardashian hands a gun to the black guy and goes, "Shoot them." And he's like, I can't. There's something in the way, and it's just a giant hunk of meat on a hook. And this is in like a living room, so there's no reason for it to be there. Then Carmen Electra just walks up and goes, "Curve the bullet," and it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, unless you watched Wanted, you're not gonna get that.
Yeah, and even if you have watched Wanted, it's such a stilted and poorly set up joke. It's like, what's even the fucking point?
Yeah. But yeah, if you're making anything, make sure it stands on its own. Like, you don't need to watch the thing that it's referencing, or at least set up the joke so they set up what they're referencing. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, we also live in a different time when jokes can go up real quickly, That's why Weird Al is just going to have all his stuff go up online and not do albums anymore.
Yeah. Well, didn't his last one, Word Crimes, get to the #1 on, like, the billboards for the first time ever?
Yeah, it did, but it's the end of his contract, so.
Oh, that's the end of it. Weird Al's career. He's dead now. Oh well, he's going
to do one at a time. Like when he hears a song, he's just going to make the video and the song right away.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's independent now, hopefully. And he's doing, I know he's...
I think that's what...
He's going to do a voice on Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because
Awesome.
I saw him. He did a Vine with the creator of Gravity Falls, Alex Hirsch, and I guess that kind of confirms he's going to do a voice on Gravity Falls at one point.
Are you gonna sing a song?
You don't
a
know.
song.
No one knows, but Weird Al's done cartoons before. He was like the Squid Hat in Billy and Mandy when they went to that Harry Potter parody school.
You did The Simpsons, right?
Yeah, I remember him being the
They think
Simpsons
it's
character.
SpongeBob. I don't remember.
Oh, hey, news! Remember the news?
No.
News.
News,
Here's the
hey.
news with Larry King.
Hey,
What?
Popeye. Hey, so remember when when Gandhi Tartakovsky, the creator of Samurai Jack and Dexter's Lab and Hotel Transylvania, was gonna make a Popeye movie for Sony Pictures Animation?
Well, now that's on hold.
Yeah, he dropped out. He dropped out of the film, and
No,
No
he
one knows.
He didn't drop out per se. He's just working on Hotel Transylvania 2 in a personal project, and then they're going to pick the Popeye movie back up.
Oh yeah, well, we don't know if they're gonna still continue the Popeye movie without him, or if it's gone for now. But who knows?
Because when the Amy Pascal got fired because of the Sony hack, the head of Sony Animation got fired also.
Oh yeah, that's could explain.
So that
something.
changed the course. The studio changed, and so he just moved on to his own project. But it sounds like there's a lot of shakeups going on at Sony, and I think Popeye, when a new executive comes in, they get rid of all the crap that the other executive made. And in this case, Popeye is the crap, unfortunately.
Yeah, but
Man.
Gandhi Tartakovsky, like, he's making Hotel Transylvania 2, which already got a trailer. Did anyone see the trailer?
It was
Yeah.
okay. I don't know.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought the animation was amazing.
Yeah, but
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's when that guy catches on fire and runs around. That was cool.
But what concerns me is that, like, Mavis, the girl from the last movie, is already pregnant, so she has a child here? What?
Well, it was a couple years, you know.
I know, but, like,
Yeah.
how old is she? Does she still look fine as hell in this one? Because we haven't seen her in the new trailer.
Pan, she's
Nah.
Well,
teenager.
you know,
Vampires,
she's
man.
118 years old.
She was a goth, but in this movie, she's gonna be a preppy girl now.
No!
Wait, hold the fucking phone for a second. Okay, so you're telling me that the living dead vampire can get pregnant?
Yep. Apparently.
Genius.
Well, no, they're not living dead. I want to, you know,
They're
they're not a
vampires.
zombie. They're still kind of alive.
Yeah.
They're just vampires.
Oh, really, Jim? And who made you the expert on vampire lore, you frick?
Oh, well, Nosferatu, I took a course.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
You win this round.
So yeah, my wife.
It was a Dracula. It was at Transylvania U. He's a good teacher.
That
Yeah.
joke has no right to be funny. Fuck you.
Boo! Oh, the ghost is back, everyone! Boo! Boo! Earns.
I think that was in. Oh wait, no, never mind.
I read a thing though that they're still working on it, so it might actually happen without him.
Well,
Okay.
well, so it's gonna suck, golly.
But
I
we
hope-
still have the proof of concept. I guess that's all we have now.
Hopefully, it'll stay
Yeah.
consistent to that.
When I saw the second Hotel Transylvania trailer, I was kind of hoping like the lady and the guy will just break up and she's by herself again.
No.
But nope.
I hate it when movies do that. They like say they have a love interest established and then they make a sequel. Well, they're gone now.
Good.
So
Fuck that.
Transformers 3,
Right here, poser.
after Megan Fox got fired.
Yeah, that bothered me a bit, not gonna lie.
Well, to be fair, it's Transformers 3.
Well, I mean,
Well-
yeah, but still.
That was just because if you piss off Spielberg, you get fired.
You're going to hell.
Because Michael Bay has no problem with her. It's Spielberg was like, she's fired. Fire her now. Because she
Yeah.
made a Hitler comment.
Well, we're gonna get fired now.
Didn't she say something like burn the Jews or
Oh no!
She said
Oh, what a prankster.
Michael Bay was like Hitler, and because he's so controlling. And if you read about how they treat her on set, they are really controlling and creepy with her. Like they're like, can you arch your back this way and do this and do that? And apparently she would fight them a lot, but it was like a little tense. But then when she said that, Spielberg wasn't one of those people asking her, but he was more offended because, you know, he directed Schindler's List and all.
Oh, Dr.
oh, they're
Thomas.
saying sexually harassing things about her? No big deal.
Yeah.
What the fuck? She said something about Hitler? Get out.
What the
Well,
fuck?
she didn't complain about it, from what I understand. understand. Yeah.
We have to kill Michael Bay. Oh.
But what about the
No,
next
he's-
Evangelion movie
I don't
he's gonna make?
No! I can't believe Mavis is pregnant. I mean, it's really weird. You ever see people from high school and they're like younger than you, like maybe in their 20, like 21, and they're already pregnant or got married? Doesn't that mess with your head?
It used to, not
In my
anymore.
college, there's a lot of 20-year-olds that are pregnant.
Like, you're still young. What are you doing getting
In my
married?
college, there's a lot of people.
You fool. Why are you doing this to yourself? Don't.
It's weirder when it's like, if it's someone you know really well, it's a little weirder, but, you know.
Yeah. Hey, other
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to bring this up. A fan of ours made a DeviantArt fan page for the Pizza Party podcast. So if you have a DeviantArt, join that page, and I'll link to it below. Other news. One Punch Man. Nolan, you want to explain One Punch Man and the news about it?
Yeah.
The
Okay.
greatest fister of all time.
So One Punch Man is basically a manga series that parodies action manga, and the whole story just basically centers around this one superhero who wanted to become about this one guy, and he wanted to become a superhero, but he eventually became so strong he could take anyone out with one punch. The manga just basically revolves around him trying to find people strong enough to fight him, and eventually just hijinks ensue and other plot-related things happen. But now it's getting an anime. Yes!
Yeah. Okay, so other news. Toy Story 4 is gonna be...
Boo!
the ghost is back.
You piece of shit.
Toy Story 4 is gonna
Wait.
be a romantic comedy now.
Wait, how is this news?
With different toys.
Wait, we should actually,
Wait,
if you're
different
talking
toys? What?
wait, really?
It's gonna be a romantic comedy, everyone. I think it was with different toys. I don't know. I should have read
No,
it.
I think they're not going to do different toys. Come on. For real?
I don't know. I think...
That,
maybe, I don't know.
wouldn't be right.
But yeah.
Then they should just call it Love Toys.
Yeah, so
Actually,
uh-oh.
you should,
That's the porno. It's already out,
Joy
man.
Buzzer and Woodsy.
if you're going to bring up Toy Story 4, do you want to know all the things Disney has coming out that summer?
What?
This is not a joke. This is summer of 2017 for Disney. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Star Wars Episode 8, Toy Story 4, Pirates of the Caribbean, and their Spider-Man movie.
There's going to be more?
Oh,
More Pirates of the Caribbean?
Did Sony give all of the rights up or now or
No, there's this one's going to be the Spider-Man thing's a little confusing, but it's what it is Sony, the first Spider-Man movie Marvel's basically going to be in control of, but I think the sequels they're not as sure about, but it's basically like Kevin Feige and all them are running it, but it's Sony's paying for it
please, no more.
for the most part.
Please do not tell the Uncle Ben story again, please, if they're doing
No,
Spider-Man.
it's not, because Marvel's against reboots now.
Ooh,
so
okay,
it's-
good.
Oh, perfect.
Because
Yes.
that's why they're going to have it be Marvel now. Is it if you have a new movie, it's just going to be like they're already the superhero because they realized origin stories suck before everyone else did. But
Albus,
yeah,
like-
Spectacular Spider-Man, because they never talked about Uncle Ben until like the Black Symbiote arc.
Just make it... Because everyone's tired of, like, origin stories for everything.
no, it's annoying. But 2017's the year the year Disney's just going to make a ton of money.
What if all action movies had origin stories? Like, you just start out with John McClane, like, in the police academy, and you had to start from there.
Oh wait, like in the comedy Police Academy?
Oh, no! Not that... No, that'd be a horrible crossover.
I love this. This is a great idea to reboot
this.
Die Hard and Police Academy. It could be called Police Academy Hard,
Oh.
or a Hard Academy, or Police
That's the
Die.
Hard at the police academy.
They
There
already,
you go. Gables has it.
They already rebooted Police Academy. It's called Reno 911.
Oh, no!
That's what it
don't,
is.
Why?
No, Pen.
Jim sounds so offended.
Oh,
I can't.
Jim is
I am-
face palming right now.
I did facepalm. That is a true thing that I just did because
Oh.
Reno 911 is so much better than all the police academies.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were saying the opposite.
And I will point out, I have seen probably 4 of them, so I know.
How many did they make?
More than 4. Did they make 8? Are we just guessing numbers?
I mean, I'm pretty
21.
Didn't they make a Police Academy cartoon series?
Yes, and I loved that show when I was a kid. I even had the action figures.
Oh god, they made anything into a cartoon.
Well, that's when you had to, I don't know, they had more hours of programming. Every network had to have a Saturday morning cartoon lineup, so.
They made 7 police academies, apparently.
Damn.
Ooh, I was right, baby.
And they're thinking about making an 8th one now.
Oh, I'm okay. Now, you know, I wasn't gonna say this before, but now, yes, I'm tired of hearing about these reboots and sequels.
Listen, if Gutenberg isn't back, I'm not back.
They haven't made a police academy since 94. So,
And you know what?
yeah.
Culture has suffered, I think. I mean, look at what happened in 94. After that, nothing good has happened in America.
I mean, after that, the Sega Saturn came out on '94, so that's where things went downhill.
I believe what happened in 94 was Kurt Cobain heard that was the last one and said there's no reason to exist anymore.
Oh, Two Spoon.
Too soon.
Yeah.
21 years ago, too soon.
Damn.
You jumped the shark way too many times, Pan, today.
It all began in 94, and found Nolan in 95. Pieces were replaced in 96, it came to the end in 97. Now it comes, and here we go. KOF is here again. Nothing so sad since 1998.
Here's some sadder news. Simon was a producer on the TV shows Cheers, Taxi, and The Simpsons. Has died at the age of 59.
We're not supposed to talk about death on this podcast. The comedy podcast.
He helped develop The Simpsons, actually.
Although he
was a major part of the formation of The Simpsons.
Although he's kind of like the black sheep because he doesn't get as much credit as Matt Groening or James L. Brooks.
Well, he was kind of, because I heard he was on WTF, and the interview was interesting because he retired pretty early in the show's run, but then he just kind of stops by shows because he's so well regarded. He could just stop by for the afternoon in the writer's room and then go home when he wants, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he was also, he gave up most of his money to charity, and he got along. He was supposed to be like a really cool guy. So, but he was really rich because, you know, he developed The Simpsons. So of course he's really rich, you know?
Yeah. Apparently he left the show in 1994, so that could explain a lot of things now.
Wow, 94 is the year, man.
Oh,
it's
man.
The year. I'm telling you.
Damn. All ruined.
Culture died.
Yeah. But he also created the characters Mr. Burns, Chief Wiggum, and Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Oh,
so does that mean
They killed off Bleeding Gums Murphy? What does that say?
You know this episode Flaming Moe's?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an episode where Homer makes a new drink and Moe steals the idea and gets all the credit, and Homer wants some of that credit. Well, a lot of fans speculate that's supposed to represent Simon, whoops, so wanting to get some more credit to the show.
Good job, man.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I've never heard that theory before. I mean, he always seemed cool about it, you know, because it wasn't like Matt Groening came up with the basic idea. He was just more the nuts and bolts guy, you know, making sure it ran together. But he also, he had won Emmys before The Simpsons. Yeah. I don't know. I've never heard. Has he ever said something like that, or is that just a crazy fan theory?
I don't know. That theory came up when I was researching who this guy was, and I don't know. That's one of the things that people brought up a lot. But also, I remember watching a documentary about him, or I don't know, some news report on TV forever ago about how he retired from the show so early and then still got money after the show and still just kept getting checks and I thought that was so cool, and my parents think that's what the animation industry is, you'll become a millionaire or whatever.
Well, if you create a show, you own a piece of the show.
Yeah.
So you actually get more than if you wrote on it anything like that. So if you have like the created by credit on a show, as long as that show exists, you get a check basically.
Yeah, but his name isn't on it.
Yeah.
Well, I think because it says it always said when The Simpsons, when they cut to the TV, what executive produced by those three, and that's probably a similar deal. If you help at the beginning, because I met a guy who helped develop SpongeBob, and he was doing pretty well just because of that. Yeah. So I don't know how it works beyond created by, but I think if you're still an executive producer, but he was still an advisor for a while on The Simpsons. Like he would stop by. So,
Yeah. If you remember my Lowkey IRL webcomic, if that's ever coming back. Okay,
Who gives a shit?
The first issue has my character Bianca's parents talking about some rich producer for The Simpsons, and so when this guy died, I found out that was him. That's the reason my parents keep thinking I'm gonna make a bunch of money from animation. I have expectations to live up to, and it's partially his fault or that news report's fault.
Well, if we just make a show that's exactly like The Simpsons in every way, and then just has a lot of pop culture references in it, I'm sure it'll do pretty well.
It'll be Family Guy.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We just gotta be edgier than Family Guy.
We could be like American Family
Dog.
Cleveland show.
1,000 Ways to Die in the Guy.
The McFarlanes. Let's make our show and call it the McFarlanes.
I love it.
Fuck everything.
It can be about brothers Seth and Todd McFarlane and how they always fight.
Hey Todd, guess what? What, Seth?
What?
I missed my plane. Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
Hey Todd, what are you drawing? I'm drawing Spawn. I'm part of the darkness, so I don't need friends.
Oh, you want to hear my impression of a dog? It's just like my voice, but deeper.
Oh, but remember when Brian died?
Dude. Isn't that when Ken stopped watching Ken has a lot of emotions wrapped up in that death. So.
Brian died. I was like, wow, the worst character died.
Yeah, spoilers on Family Guy. Brian died in an episode, but don't worry, everyone. They brought it back. They brought him back.
What?
Yeah. I hope you didn't get that tattooed on your body or anything.
Apparently people...
Oh, rats.
Apparently people tattooed Brian Griffin Rip on their bodies when he died. Really
oh, man.
Oh, dear. Hey, I remember our friend Cheerlism. She said how she cried when Brian died.
Really?
What a fucking faggot.
She cried. Oh, poor Cheerlism. What a loser. She has a connection with dogs.
I guess. I'm just more shocked she was watching Family Guy.
Yeah, what an idiot.
What a moron. And she will never accept our invitation to be on the podcast.
What? After we just slandered her? How could she not?
Let's tar and feather her.
No.
Yeah.
Stop it.
So yeah, rip in peace, Sam Seaman. Wait, no.
Dang it, Pan!
I keep reading it wrong. Sam Simon.
So does that mean now that he's dead, is The Simpsons gonna be canceled now? Or
it's gonna go forever. Like they're gonna still give him his checks after the grave.
What happened if Homer Simpson,
Yeah, what if the main actors leave? I feel like you have to cancel it then.
Well, I think they won't cancel it if Homer Simpson died because the show is about Lisa Simpson now. Lisa Simpson had died.
But
is it really? I don't watch it anymore, so I don't know.
I watched that Futurama Simpsons episode, and Lisa had the most lines in that whole fucking special. She's the star.
Stop spreading lies, Ken.
She's the star of the show. All the episodes about her.
I mean, when Mrs. Krabappel and Mrs. Krabappel's voice actor died and Phil Hartman died, they at least took their characters off the show as respect. They didn't bother replacing them. So I'm gonna wonder what's gonna happen if one of the main voice actors dies. Because if Homer dies, the voice actor for Homer, what was his name?
Dan Castellaneta.
Dan Castellaneta or whatever. He voices pretty much half of the Springfield characters.
Yeah, same with Hank Azaria.
Yeah, if one of them dies, what are they? I don't know what they're gonna do. I
mean, if the only one who I wouldn't mind being off was Nancy Cartwright because she gives most of her money to Scientology.
Okay.
Oh, rats.
Weren't there episodes directly making fun of Scientology?
I mean, I think, are there? I don't know.
I don't think they're allowed to because she's threatened to quit over it.
Uh-oh, hatagu.
That happened to South Park too.
Yeah, but he did quit.
Yeah, because they did the episode. They didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, she's the only. I think she's a good voice actor, but it's kind of like I feel bad for her. It's like it's not like she's gonna get another Simpsons. You know, she should be saving that money.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe she just wants to die and just stop it with the Simpsons.
Maybe she wants to give her life to Scientology.
I've been a 10-year-old for 40 years, man. I just want to grow up. I need to drive and smoke weed.
What if there was... Has there ever been a story about like this method actor who like got so into a role he just couldn't
Turn off the
get out of it?
voice.
Who couldn't like escape their own role?
Yeah, and they lived the rest of their life thinking they were a character.
No, but
That's a good concept.
I remember this old actor, Timothy North. He was in some 60s show about some rat, and eventually he just believed that he was still this rat man or whatever. No one gets my references. Fuck all of you.
I know that's from Kim Possible. It's just not funny.
Fuck all of you.
Man, you're stuck in your character forever.
I can't help that you're the worst person on your own podcast, okay?
Ouch.
Oh,
Ouch. Damn.
Ow.
Damn.
Damn.
Nobody can top Jim except for me. But still.
What?
Ow.
I always
said
thought
nobody can top. I said nobody can top you. You're like one of the most favorite people on the podcast, Jim.
Oh, I don't know about that. I feel like we're good as a group.
Yeah. Oh,
You
hey,
know?
Gables is here.
It's like, did you ever see Boyhood when he's talking about the Beatles and he says like, it's not that you need these people, it's like that they bounce off each other. And I feel like that's like us. We're like the Beatles of animation podcasts.
Oh no, help us. Oh no.
Except for Gables.
Well,
What the fuck,
Gables is Eric Clapton.
Oh.
I meant that as a compliment. Okay.
I'm gonna laugh as I get the reference.
Sorry.
Haha. Yeah, Beatles.
Haha. I remember the fifth Beatle. I was there.
Are you talking
I
about?
stole his royalty checks.
Are you talking about Pete Best?
Who the fuck are you? I'm Ringo.
You know the fifth Beatle. He waited the longest in history for a royalty check off the Beatles because he was on the Beatles Anthology 1, which came out in the 90s, and then he finally made some money off the Beatles. True story. Look it up.
Too bad I stole that money. I bought so much marijuana with that money.
You're not doing an English accent. You're just doing your voice
You're a
right
poser.
now, Pam.
You're a poser, man. You're a hack. You're a hack writer.
I did like
You're
that
a hack
he
podcast host.
that Pan kept the rhythm but didn't do the accent.
I'm laughing,
It was
so I
like
can't
really
do.
funny.
I'm laughing, but I can't do the voice when I'm laughing.
It was kind of funny. I was like, wow, you're gonna keep going, okay?
I can't do it.
That's all Pan's jokes is keep going. It never ends.
All I can do is the Emily voice.
I've got a hole in me pocket.
I mean, I do a pretty good voice of Emily. I mean, she's in the other room, but I can still do her voice when she's not around.
No.
Wait, hold on. You do. That's not a real person?
No. So, well, I mean, yes, she is a real person, but sometimes I just impersonate her voice, like went behind her back, like she doesn't know.
Oh. See, I thought that was really your sister.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it was. Sometimes it
Hold
wasn't.
the fucking phone, guys. Somebody just came into my apartment. Oh my god, it's my little sister.
Oh, I thought someone was
Gemily.
you.
What's up, fuckers?
Fuck you. Don't insult
I'm
Emily.
really funny. I'm a great joke.
Wow,
You sound
Gemily
like,
has a really low opinion of herself
Shut the
that she
fuck
thinks she's the
up.
joke.
You sound like one
Yeah,
of the,
Gemily struggles with self-esteem issues.
you sound like one of the-
Sometimes I lock myself in the bathroom and swallow shampoo to throw up.
Wait, does that work?
My grandma's here.
Is that a real thing? I didn't know that.
Well, she wanted to be original about her bulimia, so that's what she decided to do.
Wait, what was Gables gonna say?
I was just gonna say that kind of sounds like one of the Teen Girl Squad things from Homestar Runner. Like,
Oh yeah, the ugly one.
Ugly one.
Oh yeah. To be honest, Gemma kind of looks like that girl from The Hottie and the Naughty. You know, has anybody seen that movie?
That Paris Hilton movie nobody
I don't
watched.
watch movies.
So wasn't Jason Mewes
Yeah,
in that?
she's kind of covered in warts, and she honestly has really greasy, slimy skin.
Sometimes I try to dab paper towel on my skin, but it doesn't work!
Oh, no way. I do that too, fucker.
Get the fuck out of here!
Fuck
Nobody
you.
loves you!
Fuck you. They like me. I have fan art of me. People draw that of me.
I feel like the podcast is eating itself.
Should I do a girl voice too?
Bring it on, fucker. It's the only girl you'll ever know. Besides me.
Hey guys, it's me, Kendra!
Wait.
Maybe we should just have a spin-off podcast where everybody's little sister joins in the call.
Oh, fuck. I was thinking of making like some sort of all-girls podcast. Like, we can reboot Ghostbusters all-girls. We can do this.
Emily
I
takes
did,
over.
like, when they announced that Ghostbusters, someone had the headline like yes, they have no dicks.
Oh.
Because the line in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got no dicks.
I thought it was pretty good. It was like a good Ghostbuster.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, that line from Ghostbusters.
Everything was fine with our system until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here.
They caused an explosion.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Jesus!
Break it up. All right.
Well, that's what I heard.
Where he's like, is that true? Yes, it is true. This man has no dick.
I forget, but I remember they cut that out in the TV version. I don't know what they replaced it with.
That's it. Yeah, how could you? That joke's so good. Bill Murray's amazing in that movie.
Damn.
I mean, not Lorenzo Music good, but sorry, I need to stop making Lorenzo Music jokes. Cool name though, Lorenzo Music.
Does anyone have any news?
Gravity Falls was awesome.
Yeah, it was in Gravity Falls.
Steven Universe was also awesome.
Steven Universe.
Shut the fuck up, Ken.
Nobody cares about you, Ken.
I'm not up to date on Steven Universe, but lots of people asked me what I thought of it, and I was like, I'm not that far, but I'm sure it was good.
No one asked me.
They dropped the Steven bomb this week. It was amazing, man. You're gonna love it.
Oh, okay. I'm not very far, but I'm into it.
Hang on.
I keep singing Cheeseburger Backpack in my head.
Hang on, I'm gonna.
It just takes a while to heat up, like you slow cook a meal and then it tastes really good at the end. That's what Steven Universe is like.
Hang on.
Then you shit it out because you realize it's
Pretty
shit.
much.
Oh my god.
Hang on, I'm about to drop a Steven bong. Hang on.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, man, you're so funny.
You're one to talk, man.
I'm gonna do drugs. Look at me, guys.
I'm not sure if he's really doing that or not.
Okay. No, I didn't do drugs. I was just gargling water. That was the secret this whole time. Don't do drugs, kids.
What?
Yeah.
One time
I'm a fucking phony.
when I was a teenager, my sister was like trying to blow her nose. And it was in front of like my whole family, and I go, "Wow, you sound like a bong." And everyone looked at me. I was like 15. I was like, "Oh, I saw it in a movie," and they believed me.
How do you sound like a bong?
What?
She did at the time. I remember. I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy."
How?
But,
You know, Jim, I am honestly surprised your parents weren't a little bit more suspicious, because whenever I think of a stoner, I immediately think of you.
That's fun. Yeah, no. What's funny is when I was a teenager, I'd get that a lot. Like I'd be I remember there at this beach we went to, I'd be at the boardwalk and people would just come up to me and be like, "Hey, do you want are you selling?" And I was like, "Selling what? What are you asking me?" And they would just assume, and I'd be like, "Oh no, I didn't do that for like forever." So all throughout high school, people would come up to me and be like, "So we're having this party," and then they just pause, and I'd be like, "Sounds cool. You should have a party." And they're like, "Yeah, so we were wondering if you would come." And I go, "Oh, I don't know. There's like, I did turn down a party in high school because they had the Toonami where they played all the animated music videos."
Oh my god!
So you turned down a party just to watch anime music videos?
Well, I wanted to record it, and they played at that time. You couldn't see the whole Daft Punk movie.
Yeah.
So I wanted to record the first four tracks, those videos. I wanted to record those. And so that's why I stayed home. And I actually found the recording of it that I transferred to DVD after we did the animated music video podcast.
Yeah.
And it was like, had the Toonami guy voiced by Spike from Cowboy Bebop and all this stuff.
You mean Steve Bloom?
Is that his name? He's good at but yes, that happened to me a lot in high school.
Do you still have the VHS tape?
I transferred it to DVD before I got rid of my VHS, but I have the DVD of it. I found it.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. It was like recently. It was like the week after we did the animated music videos thing, and I was pissed off at myself. I didn't know that.
Do you think those guys that invited you were like, oh man, we missed out. We could have been watching Toonami.
Man.
Or like,
they're going to play GoldenEye?
Honestly,
it was
it was exactly like that Knock Force. Like most of the parties I was invited to, I turned down for dumb reasons, like something like that, where I was be like, oh, I would go, but like I had plans to watch this movie that I could totally watch anytime. But in my mind, I was like, nope, I'm gonna watch. I don't know what it was, something dumb, and not going.
I remember.
Joke's on you. I never got invited to parties.
I mean. Oh, sorry, Nolan.
My friend invited me over to his house, and I declined because there was a new episode of CatDog on TV.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
was it a big episode or something?
No, it's like your typical episode. It was.
Oh.
I actually remember which episode it was. It was one where they break onto a Hollywood set, and Cat's tired of all the things the director is telling him to do. That episode. So if you find out what day the episode aired, that's the day I declined to go to my friend's house just because I wanted to watch CatDog.
I turned down going out one Friday in college because that was the episode that Drake was going to get shot in Degrassi.
They spoiled it.
I watched that episode.
Did they spoil it in the commercials?
They were kind of like there's going to be. They weren't like because no one knew who Drake was then. So, but they were like, there's going to be a school shooting at Degrassi, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta stay home and watch this.
Shit, this is gonna get serious.
Oh man,
Drake's gonna fucking die.
Well, at that time he was just whatever is done, Jimmy. Yeah. Like no one knew him as Drake then.
Yeah, just to be clear, Drake the rapper, not Drake from Drake and Josh. Yeah, he used to be on this teen comedy called
everyone was thinking that one.
That would have been way more better. You should have just kept it like Drake. Make people think that Drake from Drake and Josh
got shot and killed. Oh no.
When I was
brother, I'm bleeding.
Megan.
When I was younger, I got invited to some kid's party who used to make fun of me all the time. And he just randomly invited me for no reason, and then I got made fun of at his party. and then I got my mom got him a Spider-Man action figure, and then I was like later, "Hey, did you enjoy it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I blew it up."
Oh yeah, I remember you telling us this.
Nolan Ventures.
When I was in high school, what we would do is we'd find out the cooler popular kids parties, and they'd be packed, and we'd go to the basement where the beer was, steal the beer, and walk out.
You asshole. Oh wait,
but no one would say anything because they thought, oh, they're bringing the beer somewhere else. It like no one ever confronted me later.
So what about that pizzas you ordered? Tell us that pizza story.
Oh, the pizza story. Okay, so the pizza story is, and I want to say that I had nothing to do with this. I participated in it, but I didn't do the scam. What he'd do is they'd call Papa J. They'd call Papa John's, order a pizza, wait 15 minutes when clearly they had made the pizza that they were going to have delivered, and then cancel it because they said there had been some emergency or something. Then we would walk to the Papa John's and then ask if we could buy a pizza, and then they would go, "Oh, someone just canceled a pizza, so we'll sell it to you at a discount."
You fuckers.
And we did it all the time, but I never paid for it. I mean, I ate the pizza, but I had nothing to do with the scam.
You're still an accessory to the crime, Jim.
I know. I'm sure Papa John's is coming after me, but they have that good sauce. But the day after Papa John's is like a night of heavy drinking. It's so gross.
Oh, I never ate Papa John's, but damn you, Jim. Why would you do this? We had so much hope in you.
Sorry.
We thought you would teach us good Christian values.
You're supposed to be a role model to all the people listening, and this is what you do.
Oh, really?
You steal a pizza?
I'm not a role model, bro. You know, I don't know. That was when I hung out with the Baltimore punks, so you know, that's what they did.
When you say that, I just imagine you have like the leather jackets and your hair greased, and you guys are just walking down the street going.
Oh no! It's
and you're like doing that strut where you're taking a step and you snap, and then you take another step, snap, and you're all just in a uniform straight line hogging the street, and they're like cars like slowly edging along behind you, honking their horns.
See, I was never like punked out. I just had my what I dress like now, pretty much, and you know, everyone else would be all like have Minor Threat shirts and mohawks, and I'd be like. You know, hey guys, did you see Waking Life? It was pretty cool.
You would just
because that was a movie when I hung out with them.
You just go up to people asking like
a real bully.
You want to play Pokemon cards, bro?
No, I never played Pokemon.
You ran the Pokemon gang for your.
Yeah, I ran the Pokemon gang. Yeah, I was like, watch out, or I'll Charizard your mom.
Oh, diggity damn.
See, I just came up with that. Damn. I don't know. I watched the cartoon though. Big Pokemon cartoon fan.
Yeah. Let's just fuck SpongeBob. Let's just talk about Pokemon.
Yeah. I got a good Pokemon thing.
What? Tell us about your Pokemon thing.
At my middle school, at one point, Pokemon cards were banned because people were training them in class, and nothing was getting done.
Man.
Yeah.
Smoking them. They were doing drugs. They were doing everything except playing with them.
And so, essentially, people started a black market for Pokemon cards, and it was literally like trading for drugs and stuff like that, but with Pokemon cards. Like, you got that Porygon X? Man, I gotta...
I'll suck your dick, man.
Come on, man. I need a gold-plated Charizard. Give it to me. Suck your dick.
You got that ancient Mew.
Yo, I like to imagine. Come over here. I got pure uncut Snorlax. Better come over.
I got the Japanese card, brother. I'll get up, nigga.
I like to imagine that like the reason they got banned was because the principal got involved with the trading them, and like he got traded a bootleg card and he got super pissed off and he just said Pokemon cards are banned.
I remember.
This is a Digimon card.
Yes.
Wow.
Digimon sucks. They're not even that good.
This ain't the pure Pokemon.
What is this? A Yu-Gi-Oh card? It's not even relevant yet.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
What the fuck is Magic the Gathering?
Oh fuck! I remember like, did you ever go to like I don't know, a pizza place or a HEB, a supermarket, and they have those things where you put in 3 quarters and you get a sticker or a Pokemon card. Remember those?
Yeah.
But they were never authentic Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They were always just either stickers or knockoff versions.
You reminded me of a story too. I was at Eagle River in Wisconsin, which is basically like this small town little area which has a bunch of like little rinky-dink ass shops.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this one shop where they were selling cards, and I went in because I was at Yu-Gi-Oh at the time. And I was like, "Whoa, you have the God cards?" And the lady running it was foreign, and she didn't quite understand English yet. And she goes, "Yes, we are selling God cards."
Oh.
And I was like, "How much are they?" And she's like, "They are $25 American." And I was like, "Wow, that's really cheap." And they can go for really expensive at other places. And she's like, "Oh, how much?" And I was like, like over $100 American." And she's like, "What?" Like she was literally so flabbergasted.
Did she raise the price there?
She was just having a great time. She was just happy to be there.
Oh, that would be funny if she raised the price right there. Like, oh, and then it's $250.
Fucker. Did you buy them?
No.
Oh.
My dad. Actually, my dad. I just came home from somewhere. Like it wasn't anything. It was just like the store or something. And there was a package for me, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And I opened them up, and they were the God cards, and my dad bought them for me. And I was like, "Dad!" And he was like, "Sure, you're welcome."
These are knockoffs, Dad. These aren't real. God.
They might be knockoffs. I don't know. They're made on really cheap cardboard, but either way.
Oh yeah, Nolan, you went to a convention. How was that? Was that crazy?
I met Vic Lasagna. It was great.
Do you ask him to be on the podcast?
Oh yeah, somebody from the podcast actually recognized me there, but they didn't approach me because they didn't know it was me.
Oh.
Did anyone screech at you at the top of their lungs like I told them to?
No. Nolan, I'll buy you that T-shirt, the one that has your pill logo on it.
Man, thank you.
That way people recognize you.
Actually,
God bless you.
There was an animation screening I went to like years and years ago, and I went by myself, and everyone who I knew was there was like was screening their cartoons. So they were really busy, and so I only got to say a few things to a few people. But I was like, oh, that kind of sucked. I didn't know anybody. And then I went on Twitter when I got home, and like all these people were like, "Oh, I saw Jim Force there," and I was like, "Well, I would have liked it if you'd come up to me. I was really lonely."
Oh, damn.
But they all added. They added me, but
hug or something.
I mean, it was long enough ago that Twitter wasn't on my phone. But yeah, it was sad. Oh well.
Damn.
But if I saw you, Nolan, we would hug and then skip around holding hands or something. I don't know.
That's a sin.
Sounds like a plan.
we'd walk around the convention and be like,
and then I trip and then I bring Jim down and we both like break our noses and then everybody laughs.
Oh.
And
so we're like, no, our noses.
I don't know. Sometimes at school when no one's around in the hallways, I just skip through them just to get to class. No one will know.
I never skipped to class. That's gay, bro.
No one will know my secret.
Back at school, we had this huge problem with kids making out in doorways. They were like, "Oh, baby, I love you so much. Baby, I love you too, even though we're all 14. And it was just like, please stop.
See, I for a second I was hoping you said made out with doorways, and that would have been a lot funnier.
That'd be horrifying.
They'd be like, doorway to the second stairwell. You're the best doorway.
Damn. So what'd you do when you were at this convention, Nolan?
It wasn't as big as ASUN. It was the Triad Anime Convention in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. There was a vendor hall where you could buy stuff. There was a manga library where you could just pick out some manga, sit down in a stuffy room and read it. There was a video game room.
Naruto dies here, dude. Don't spoil it, bro.
There was a dark video game room which I didn't want to go into because it smelled really bad. Then there was like a bunch of arcade cabinets. There was an autograph lineup and there was an artist alley.
Who were the guests at the besides Vic Mignogna? Explain who that is.
Vic Mignogna is the voice of Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist and Broly from Dragon Ball Z.
And every voice.
That's the easiest job ever. All you have to say is Kakarot.
Mm-hmm.
Every Funimation character ever, basically. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. What
Did
else?
you meet any hot cosplayers?
And that there were quite a few cosplayers and that were really cool. One of them was just like, have a rose, and I'm like, okay. So I have this rose that it's just a plastic rose. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
And you kept it since that very day.
What were they dressed as?
They were dressed as a high school student or something. I think it was from that anime with the blue high school uniforms. I also got a ton of Akira merchandise.
Oh wait,
I got the Spawn.com toys.
Yeah, I saw those toy pictures. Those look pretty detailed.
Yeah, but Kaneda's pose is garbage. He's like leaning to the side and he's like, duh.
Can you move the character around or no?
Some of the points are articulated, but it's mostly for display purposes. Yeah, my anime doll collection is increasing exponentially. I also made a post like, if this gets 50 notes, I'll commission something really, really bad from a commissioner. And it got 50 notes, and I had to walk up, and I had to go to a commissioner. Hey, can I get this? And my spaghetti went everywhere. It was horrible.
Fuck. Did you know any of the? Do you know the artist?
I don't know the artist, but they have a Tumblr. I'll ask them when they email me.
Because, yeah, the reason why I got 50 notes is I reblogged it and deleted it once it got 50 notes, so you didn't know.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Oh, epic prank,
You
bro.
mean this was your fault?
Yeah, well, why did you put the offer if you didn't want that to happen?
I didn't think it would happen.
Well, why'd you make the offer then?
I like to make dreams come true, okay?
Because I thought it would be funny, but...
Well,
fuck
you dug your own grave.
Oh, you piece of shit. You ruined me.
It's like when you reblogged that cake picture meme.
You made me look like an ass in front of a commissioner wearing a fedora, you fuck.
It can't be all that bad.
Wait, who was wearing a fedora? You or the commissioner?
The commissioner, I wouldn't wear a fedora. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm sorry. That was a really insulting thing to say. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well,
Saying someone, you know.
Yeah, Nolan, it's your fault. You did this to
Fuck
yourself.
you, man.
You gotta take responsibility for your actions.
If we meet in real life, I'm gonna slap you across the dinkle.
I mean, like, that's why you never make those pigs fly type of deals. Like, you know, you've seen the cartoons. That always happens.
Or the Doritos commercials.
Doritos commercial.
Yeah. I'll post it whenever I get that email. I mean, I hope I get that email. Otherwise, I spend $15 on nothing.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
You got off by a guy with a fedora.
I remember I commissioned several people I've commissioned. Like, I did meet the creator of Skullgirls, Alex Ahad, and I commissioned him to draw my Wavebird character forever ago.
Then you were really disappointed. Or
I was
whatever.
really sad because, like, damn, this was a year ago. My art was utter garbage in comparison. Well, now it's 2 years, but yeah. It's like, why did I show him that? Oh, he probably thinks I'm a fucking hack or whatever. He doesn't know how great I am.
I doubt he thinks you're a hack. I bet he's just like, oh, look at this little troubled, mentally disabled artist.
This poor pizza.
Oh, look at you. You tried, and he gave you the gold star.
Look at you drawing Raven porn. Pathetic. You want to jack off to Raven. Look at you. I only draw cartoons ironically. Look at me. I made Skullgirls to make money. I don't actually jerk off to these cartoons. Fuck you.
Alex, yeah, he's so full of shit if he thinks that, even though he probably doesn't.
Please join our podcast.
It's like,
fuck you.
Alex
Join our
Ahad's just
podcast.
like, oh, really? You jerk off to cartoons? Loser.
Fury of Wind.
So you're my audience.
Fury of Wind, you're hearing this.
You're insulting half of our audience.
We're
right
insulting everybody. Who cares? He's not listening.
It's okay if you want to do that, kids. It's okay. I don't judge you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I mean,
No,
I
I
made
don't.
a top
I would-
10 cartoon video of goth girls. That's something to be ashamed of.
Although I
Yeah.
like that you pointed out that Daria wasn't goth. Because people always say that. That's bugged me for a while.
Oh, wait, Steven Universe. Wasn't that a great ending? Or, well, not ending.
Season finale.
Season finale.
And season 2 premiere subsequently on the day after. Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder all the interesting stuff they have regarded now that her origins are revealed.
More like her orgies. Oh.
Pan?
If they have an orgy, it will become a fusion, you know. That's why the crystal gems can't have sex. They would just fuse.
Spoilers, Pan.
Well, that's already confirmed, like, forever ago. You know, they can't.
Well, Jim hasn't watched it yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not that far.
We're not even spoiling really anything.
Were we supposed to be talking about SpongeBob?
Hey,
I can talk about Gravity Falls. I watched that.
SpongeBob. Wasn't this topic about SpongeBob? Like we were supposed to talk
Just
about
stole my
SpongeBob
joke.
last week?
We tried, but
Hey.
let's just do Gravity Falls.
What's your favorite?
Yeah,
Fine, Gravity Falls. Let's talk about Gravity Falls. What you think of
Whoa.
that?
Are you going to cut to the theme song now? You should cut to the
I don't
theme
even
song.
know.
Grunkle Stan, it's really hot.
Do,
Go to your room.
Dun, 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 dun.
Teen Titans Go!
I don't know if that was music.
Gravity Falls makes me want to grab my balls.
But that ending, whoa.
I was yelling at my television screen for that. Just, oh my gosh.
Well, isn't that a lot like the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a ripoff of that. Good job, Alex.
That was a good show. I really like that. I was sad.
Yeah, totally.
I wish more people watched it.
Yeah, because when I tell people, they're like, I'm not watching Scooby-Doo. I was like,
I've had enough of Scooby-Doo, god damn it. And they're making another version. It's called, get it? What was it?
What's up, my nigga, Scooby-Doo?
Be Cool, Scooby-Doo. And it looks like Seth MacFarlane drew it.
Oh.
Don't be a dick, Scooby-Doo.
I mean, there's some...
Well, Matthew Lillard does the voice of Shaggy now, like, permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. That he, like, took it over now that Casey Kasem died.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, like, in the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, they kind of passed down the torch, because Shaggy's dad in that one was voiced by Casey Kasem.
No, all the parents in that were the voices of the original.
Oh, yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
That was a cool passing of the torch. But yeah, Gravity Falls. That episode was insane. Anybody thought. But the last one was so... The thing about that show is it's kind of like breaking with what you expect from Disney, because the one before was like almost too horrific for that channel, where everyone was turning into trees and shit.
Oh,
and this one, like all the action all the action in it and everything, and how it just like kind of threw the whole continuity up in the air with the ending. I was like, whoa, you can't just do a simple like, Mabel went out with this guy episode after that. It's just like, it's crazy. I'm really curious how you'll do what the next one will be like. It's like, wow.
Dipper dies.
Doing serious plots and then immediately going back to really stupid, funny plots about getting laid. I wonder what show's done that for.
Universe.
Remember when we were like impressed when Adventure Time was doing like subplots and which failed miserably because they just abandoned them like a few episodes later? That, or they just decided, hey, here's a subplot and we'll put this away for about 40 episodes until we think of something.
You know what episode I was thinking about of Adventure Time lately? That episode where they had like that haunted house thing and then Finn saw a ghost.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. Did they ever return to that?
Oh yeah, well they
later.
That's his past life.
Yeah.
Which who cares?
Yeah. They're making up as they go along, but Steven Universe actually it feels like they actually planned this out. There's continuity and everything. Like there's hints from the very pilot that hint to something in like episode 40 and stuff.
What was that Adventure Time with the detective? And he was like, he would go bingo bango or bingo bongo.
Wasn't that Rupio guy?
Yeah, I like that one. I kind of like the one-offs because it's just like I never see him coming. Oh, oh, that's right.
Huh?
Yeah, they killed him off.
What happened?
They killed someone off of Adventure Time? That's fucking metal.
I remember.
Who died?
The root beer guy.
Root beard guy.
Root beer, come on, Pan.
Root beer.
Get with the program.
I don't know.
That guy.
I don't get as upset about Adventure Time. Wow. Well, I kind of like the one-offs, or like Jake is a brick. I really liked because that's like really? to wrap. Oh, you didn't like that one?
Not particularly. I was kind of bored.
Because that one's like to wrap this up with SpongeBob in a way. It's like the SpongeBob episode where him and Patrick are in the box the whole time, and they just use the sound effects to kind of illustrate what's happening instead of animating.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
I remember that.
That's
one.
like because every animated show does that because they're like, God, drawing stuff's really hard. What if we like make an easier one? And I feel like Jake the Brick's like Adventure Time's version of that, but it's such a weird like, why does he want to be a brick in a shack, an old shack when it falls down? And then he starts a radio show about what was it? An eagle?
My dad liked that episode, so maybe it's a thing that old fossils would get.
Oh, Nolan. Maybe
Nolan, you're grounded.
Maybe if young people had more patience, they could sit down and understand the storytelling. Well, young people today and their Twitters and their grams with the Instas and their Snapcheats.
Look at me. I like stories where the dogs turn into bricks.
Well, look, if you had seen the dog turning into brick genre is a very rich genre. It's been going on for a long time. And if you watched,
Jim, what the fuck?
I can't keep this bit going.
Well, I mean, it was better than the dog with a blog genre.
Here's what happened. Just oh my God, Cletus, no, you're dead. Or tell my wife I love her. No, Cletus, we'll get you out of this. No, Cletus.
What's going
I'm not
on?
sure what just happened there. What happened? What's
Cletus?
What?
I wasn't paying attention.
What show are we
know.
even talking about?
Fuck you, I'm funny.
Hey, yeah, Steven Universe is great.
I'll take this.
But yeah, I knew everyone, all the Steven Universe fans seemed to like really tense all week until Friday. So I guess something happened Thursday night or Friday.
Well, like it was a major 2-part episode Thursday night that changed everything. It was intense. Wow. YOLO. Man, you'll find out, Jim. Well, maybe you'll see the show. I don't know. Ever.
I've been watching it. I'm actually kind of really into it.
Yeah.
So
eventually.
I need to catch up, but then I looked at the episode guide and I thought there were like, oh, there's probably like 30. This is fine. And then I kept scrolling and went, wait, 51? Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, 52 is basically the number of like your typical TV series that goes for 3 seasons.
But that's one season. One season's 50.
You have a lot of faith in that show.
I guess Cartoon Network produced all these at once, you know.
I mean, how many viewers?
It's actually doing really well because apparently they renewed it for a 3rd season. So the episode count went from 104, which so far there's only been 50 episodes aired, to 150 somewhere. I don't know. So yeah, more Steven Universe is gonna get made. It's never gonna end, people.
I've always heard it's doing really well.
Yeah, I think the two TV shows with the most views are Teen Titans Go and Steven Universe in terms of viewership.
Not Adventure Time?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you don't see Adventure Time on TV as much anymore.
Teen Titans Go, that surprises me. I don't know.
After the Breezy episode, Adventure Time, like it was over. It's like I don't care about these plots anymore. They don't care. Fuck everything.
Which one was Breezy?
It was the one where
Breezy was the one where Finn needed to get laid, so he hung out with a bee.
Oh, yeah. What was the deal with? I didn't realize was that the one where like Lumpy Space Princess kind of rapes him?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then when they asked the writer of the episode, he was like, "Oh, kinda, not really, not no."
See.
People who write those plots are just people that trying to be like Rebecca Sugar and try to have their own TV show, but they're failing miserably. That would Jesse wants. He just won his own TV show.
Stop making fun of him.
Wow, Ken actually brought it up and I didn't. Go figure.
Huh.
Stop being mean.
That's why I write those plots. That's why I try to be super artsy and stuff with Finn fucking Lumpy Space Princess.
Everything's ruined.
Yeah, I really hate it when Adventure Time tries to be artsy instead of trying to be entertaining. That Lemon Hope episode drives me insane.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the sequence. Look how edgy and artsy it is.
You know,
wait, what? Oh, wow.
You know, we have to give credit to the Breezy episode of Adventure Time because that was our first podcast, and without that horrible episode, we would not be here today.
Well, thank you, Breezy.
I actually hate this, so
thank you, Jesse
I don't get
Monahan.
paid.
Thank you.
Jim gets all my pizza. This is bullshit. Fuck you.
Sorry.
The entire reason this podcast exists is all thanks to Jesse. Be sure to send your thanks to him.
Thanks for being a terrible writer in person.
Leave him alone. No one can insult him. Only I can insult him. I had to write an apology letter to him because I felt bad.
Oh, shut up, Pan.
I don't want to hurt these people's feelings, but I want them to know that episode was terrible.
Oh, Pan, you pussy.
Oh
my God, Pan.
Jesse the hack. Anyway.
Yes.
So if Jesse gets fired, are we just gonna? Can we talk shit about him again or what?
No,
because he's not in the industry anymore, so you can stop sucking his cock.
Let's stop talking about Jesse because we're beating a dead horse at this point.
I want to moan in my hams. Yeah.
Stop.
God damn it, Pan. People were like, God, you're awful this season.
Oh, big bro, you have the best puns.
We don't have seasons. We're a TV show. I mean, we're a
TV
podcast,
show?
not a
We're a what?
We're a podcast, you stupid fucker.
I thought this was a ham radio broadcast.
Hey, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
I take lethal amounts of Prozac every night.
Hey, let's get into the questions.
Okay.
Wait, did we even have a topic?
Nope.
Well, we were supposed to.
Wow.
We're never going to talk about SpongeBob.
Let's just not talk about SpongeBob next week. Let's talk about something else.
Oh,
Hey, should we talk about, should I add in XLR? Because he's online now.
Oh, might as well. Fuck the rules.
Fuck rules. We could do one about, let's do Shrek. Let's do all the Shrek.
I want to talk about Futurama.
Fine.
Anyone?
Talk about Futurama, Ken. Tell us about Futurama.
Next time.
We could do Futurama or Shrek.
Next week.
Let's have them vote.
No, we're not doing a Shrek podcast.
You decide, fans. Shrek or Futurama?
We are not fucking doing a
Why
Shrek.
not?
No,
one gets a vote on this. They're just gonna vote Shrek.
That means
Is this too much? We're too much Shrek for you, Pan.
That
You
means-
can't handle all the Shrek.
Oh, what? And now we're shoving the shark for your channel?
We're gonna have.
You did a
Do you really want to
top 10
rewatch? Do you really want to rewatch Shrek 2 and Shrek 3 and 4 and 5? I think. Is there a fifth one?
Okay, Pan has a really good point that I didn't think.
Pan,
of.
we'll make a deal. We'll make a deal. If Shrek 5 gets announced, we have to do a Shrek podcast.
They announced Shrek 5 already.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Officially, they have to announce Shrek 5. They can't just say they have plans for it. They have to officially announce Shrek 5.
Oh, okay.
They have a trailer.
Yeah. If there's no date.
Yeah, they have to have a trailer. If there's a trailer for Shrek 5, we're doing a cast.
I did see, this is just on my quick Google search for Shrek 5. Shrek 5 will happen, says DreamWorks Animation CEO.
Yeah.
Now we wait, and then we'll have it.
Because Home's coming out, we could do a DreamWorks Animation one.
Yeah, well.
We could.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, but let's get into the questions.
Questions.
You guys want to take a break? Get water?
I'm going to get a slice of cheese.
Hey, are you talking about monkey cheese? I love monkey cheese. I know how to make monkey cheese. You know how to make monkey cheese? How do you make monkey cheese? Monkey cheese, monkey cheese. The girls that milk by the monkeys. Monkey cheese, monkey cheese. The milk is made in the cheese. Monkey knees, monkey knees. The monkey cheese is a chunky. Monkey please, monkey please. We have some shish kebabs. Then we just start calling them kebabs. Then just bobs. So went from shish kebab to kebab to bob. 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 The bee sneeze on the trees. Monkey cheese, monkey cheese.
How about monkey banana?
They didn't even make a lot of merchandise for it. They didn't believe in it at all. But then Big Hero 6, they like really spent a ton on and were really prepared for.
That movie was in production since before they bought out Marvel, like in the initial planning state. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It seems like it was a Disney superhero movie, but then they got Marvel and they were like, let's just put Marvel characters in it. That's what it seems like to me, at least.
Yeah, because it has nothing to do with the comic. I read the comic.
Yeah.
They could have called it anything. I mean, I think it would have worked better if it was just Hero and Baymax. It didn't need these other characters, really.
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't get about it. Like, why make it a team movie?
I mean, just to sell toys. That's why.
Yeah.
And to encourage teamwork.
Yeah.
XLR!
XLR's here.
Hey.
Oh, now I'll add them to the icons for the podcast thumbnail. Hey, XLR, we're completely off topic and we're like in the later half of a podcast.
Yay. Just like always.
And someone's
Are we
TV is
recording?
on. I don't know.
Wait, were we recording all of that before?
Oh, I barely started recording now just in case, like whatever.
Oh man, that was some pretty good stuff back there.
Do we want to talk about Dumbo or no?
Oh, hey, other news. Dumbo is getting...
That was really good. That was good.
Dumbo is getting a reboot. I think a live-action reboot, and you know who the director is?
Michael Bay.
No. Guess who's the worst possible director you can get for a Dumbo remake?
Tim Burton?
Tim Burton's gonna be the reboot guy for Dumbo!
See,
I can't wait for the sets to be completely and ridiculously overdone and dark. Yes.
Like, of
I'm
all
not
the people...
sure what to get more upset about. Should I get more upset about Dumbo being remade or Tim Burton directing it?
I'd say Dumbo being remade.
Because Tim Burton, it's like... Oh, okay.
Well,
so Disney
was... Nickelodeon was planning... Ever since The Last Airbender, they were planning live-action reboots of all their...
Everyone shut up!
Wait, hold on, Nolan, is that true?
Yeah, you didn't know?
That is true?
To make live-action remakes?
What? Yes, that is 100% true. I am not lying out of my ass.
To make remakes of their shows?
How much planning did they do with that? I'm wondering.
They had a director attached to the SpongeBob movie.
Who was it?
Hold on. Let me look up the director.
Oh.
Anyway. If I remember correctly, it was the director of the Scooby-Doo movie, Raja Gosnell.
Oh, God. Well, anyway, there's this rumor that Disney apparently wants to make a live-action version of every animated movie they've ever made. And I always think, like, Home on the Range? I mean, really? Are we going to do that one? Are we going to do all the ones nobody cares about?
Bring back
like
the Wild.
The South.
Yeah,
Bring back Song of the South.
Yeah, Song of the South remake. Hell yeah.
Isn't that just The Butler?
I don't think... I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day.
But then I always thought, and I said this on Twitter yesterday, that they should just do Black Cauldron, because that would be cool.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Totally, yeah.
Because that's the only one people would be like, I'm excited for that. Like, the rest of them, like, I don't know, like Dumbo, like, why would you want to see an ugly CG elephant fly around? That sounds
like
awful.
Tim Burton.
It's like
Tim Burton of all.
What the fuck happened to that guy? Oh, God. So Tim Burton.
I think Tim Burton's best years are behind him. Like, I think his last good movie was Sweeney Todd, and the rest are just like Tim Burton trying too hard to be Tim Burton.
I feel like after what?
I said Jim gets very passionate about Tim Burton.
Well, I just used to love him so much, and then when Planet of the Apes happened, that was like when Planet of the Apes happened, that was like the cool guy in your town, and then you find out he works for Allstate, and you're like, fuck, Steve is such a dick now. He works for fucking Allstate. That was exactly. And then you're like, Steve got cool again a couple times. You're like, Steve's all right. He works for Allstate, but I'm fine. I shouldn't talk shit about Allstate. They're fine. Let's just say State Farm. I'll go after someone else. Steve works, and then he switches to State Farm, and you're like, all right, maybe Steve's changed because State Farm's less corporate. And then you're like, just fuck Steve. He's such an asshole. Like, he doesn't care. That's fucking Steve. What were we talking about?
Yeah. Fucking Steve, but Planet of the Apes, the remake, the Tim Burton remake from the early 2000s, that's a disaster. The ones that they remade now, Rise of the Planets, those were great movies, but
no, those are
not great. The one from the early, not the ones from the early 2000s. Because if you remember the ending to the Tim Burton Rise of the Planet of the Apes movie, you guys remember the ending?
I try to block that time in my life.
Okay,
didn't they like crash back on Earth and the Abraham Lincoln statue was an ape or something like that?
Okay, well, if you remember the original Planet of the Apes, like, it turns out they thought they were on a Planet of the Apes, but Charlton Heston was walking on the beach and he saw the Statue of Liberty.
Spoilers!
And he realized he's on the planet Earth the whole time! They blew it up! They all blew it up, but in the Tim Burton...
that says spoilers for Planet of the Apes. It's only been 40 years.
Too late.
Oh yeah, I got a question for like the new Tim Burton Dumbo movie. Are we gonna see a Dumbo stuff at Hot Topic now? Like,
what I hope is that Dumbo's mom will be played by Helena Bonham Carter, and who is Dumbo's friend?
Actually,
the mouse will be Johnny Depp, and
totally, yeah. No, Johnny Depp should be Dumbo.
Actually, if you remember a while back...
I like where XLR is going with this. I like this. I like this. And Dumbo has a hat, and Johnny Depp likes stupid hats. This is working. I like it. Let's do this.
Oh wait, so and Frankenweenie was Johnny Depp?
That's sarcasm.
If you remember, Johnny Depp actually divorced Helen Bonham Carter a while back in like December.
What?
Late December, didn't he get a divorce with Helen Bonham Carter or whatever?
Tim Burton's married to Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah, didn't he get?
Yeah, they got divorced.
Oh, they did? Because she's
Yeah,
supposed to be shit. She's supposed to be shitballs crazy.
I mean, who's gonna take custody of Johnny Depp?
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's a funny joke.
That's a funny Tumblr.
Fuck you.
Well, you know what the
Fuck you.
You know the deal with Helena Bonham Carter? She's like broken up 2 marriages pretty much. Because she was
no, I never heard.
She was married to. No, she was in a Kenneth Branagh movie, and Kenneth Branagh was either married to or close to being married to Emma Thompson, and she broke them up, and then she broke up Tim Burton and his longtime girlfriend also, as like she just went after these dudes who were already with ladies.
Damn.
So I don't know.
She Angelina Jolie that relationship.
Ooh, throwing shade.
Yeah.
Throwing shade.
Remember that from 20 years ago? Remember Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
That was some, Pan, that was some Maleficent shade.
Oh.
When I first heard of Mr. and Mr. Smith, I thought it was like a Matrix prequel or something.
Wait, what?
You idiot.
I don't know. You know how like they all called like weren't the villains in like the Matrix like little henchman guys called Mr. Smiths?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
okay.
see.
You got me. You got me.
Wow. So they rebooted the Matrix into this wacky comedy that was a vehicle for Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's relationship. Okay. What a terrible time to be alive.
Wait, what?
Every year is a terrible time to be alive. What are you talking about?
Remember when Johnny Depp? No, I mean when Brad Pitt was in Cool World. That was a classic.
Oh yeah, the wannabe Who Framed Roger Rabbit thing.
It was the like the pornographic but rated R version of Roger Rabbit, and it was.
Was it really rated
It was
R?
Ralph Bakshi. I haven't seen Cool World, but from what I heard, what happened, it wasn't supposed to be what it was. The studio changed the script. It was supposed to be like a horror movie, I think.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a horror movie where a guy has sex with a cartoon character, and they make a cartoon half-human child, and that haunts and kills them.
Well, the thing with Ralph Bakshi is he actually used to have kind of a box office clout, because he did like the animated Lord of the Rings was a hit, and Fritz the Cat, and like he made money making more adult cartoons, but then it kind of turned against him when Cool World happened. So. But he's a cool guy. I need to see more of his movies, but Fire and Ice is fucking awesome, I'll say that.
Cool World, it just makes me feel sleazy when I watch that. It's just so horrible.
I need to see Cool World. I haven't seen Cool.
Don't.
Oh, wow. That was a firm don't.
I remember, like, I was looking up a review by Aaron Seltzer and... No, wait. No. Who were the critics? Two of the two critics on TV?
Siskel and Ebert?
Yeah.
Siskel and Ebert, yeah. Okay, I remember watching the Siskel and Ebert review back when the movie came out, and they were saying, this movie stars Brad Pitt, who you may remember from this other movie. So this was at a time when nobody knew who Brad Pitt was.
Well, because he had just done... Thelma and Louise was his big thing, and he didn't really start to hit till like the mid-90s.
Damn. That's like AP, like after Pitt, like 2 years after Pitt when people knew him.
Oh, like how in the trailers for the Minions, they're like BG before Gru.
My God.
Yeah. Are you excited for the Minions movie?
You know, I the first trailer, I was like, I mean, if they're just going to talk in their weird nonsense language, I was kind of okay with it. But then the newer trailer I saw before Cinderella was like Sandra Bullock's in it and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't want to see this dumb movie. Fuck this. Like before it was, I like the idea of them going through history, talking in their weird nonsense language and saying banana and stuff. I was down, but then we had to throw old lizard face Sandra Bullock into the mix.
And are they going to be speaking slang?
Oh yeah, what you mean their weird language?
Yeah, no, like okay, like you think they're going to like start talking like English now, and they're going to start speaking like one of them is going to rap?
No.
No, I don't. I think they're going to still talk in their nonsense, but it doesn't look very good. I'm not excited.
Yeah, the Minions, like, it's like they get their own. Like, I wonder if, like, you would have to watch any of the other Despicable Me's to know, like, what's going on, because, like...
Well, the continuity in the Despicable Me universe is thick. And if you miss Despicable Me 2, don't even think about going to Minions. You won't even get it.
Yeah,
you won't even get it.
I can't wait till the Minions crossover with Gurr from Invaders Zim.
And Puppy Cat.
And CatDog.
Oh.
Everyone loves CatBug.
Hey, and CatBug's there, and the rabbits from Rayman Raving Rabbits is there, and whatever other mascots there is there. Yeah, the new Annoying Orange shows up. It's all a crossover with all the shitty mascots.
Is this Food Fight 2?
Food Fight with all the shittiest mascots that were ever sold at Hot Topic.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what? Questions.
What?
Remember those?
Questions.
Question
yeah.
1.
Hey.
Gables is the poster child for child abuse in the Pizza Party podcast.
Oh, you wanted the candy in the van. You knew what you were signing up for.
Yeah, that's right. We kidnapped Gables. I forgot about that. We kidnapped him.
You gotta... We're dropping subplots like Adventure Time right here.
Yeah, we forgot we didn't feed Gables today. Damn.
Okay, he can have some of my pizza. It's okay.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, the pizza you stole. We're supposed to raise him right, and you stole this pizza.
I want pizza.
I technically paid for it. I just scammed it for a lower price.
No, Jim. Jim,
Jesus Christ! What is happening?
Jim, why'd you steal that pizza on free pizza day, and you killed the clerk too?
Oh.
No, I can't kill the clerk. They've got bulletproof glass where I am, or as I like to call, flavor-saving glass.
Like free pizza day. And yet you told Penn you stole the pizza. It was free pizza day.
You weren't here, XLR. You weren't here for the.
You don't know the
pizza
canon.
thing.
You don't know the lore of the Pizza Party podcast, XLR.
Yeah, you're not. You weren't here for that part.
I am the Pizza Party podcast wiki top 10 contributor. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that true?
No.
There's a thing. I didn't know that.
No, there's no wiki. Someone should make a wiki.
Hey.
I think somebody did. Oh wait, I remember. Like a while back, I found somebody wrote out an entire transcript of a podcast once.
That was funny.
Yeah, the first episode, just because they could.
Oh,
why?
And I think they kept doing it.
You don't have to. Don't do this, man. Don't do this to yourself. You don't have to type everything that we say.
What'll be really ironic is when that person is actually typing what you just said.
This. Yeah.
No, please
It will
don't
never
type this.
end.
No. Look, you can do so many things with your life, but please don't just type out an entire podcast transcript.
Maybe that's their dream.
No, you become one of those people in like the courtrooms that does that, but not for the podcast. Don't do that.
Now they have information to hold against us. Like, remember when you said this in episode 168 of the Pizza Party podcast?
Damn them. But hey, let's get into the question. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, be sure to post them in the YouTube comments below. The ones for this YouTube video of the podcast, not any other YouTube video, this one, and not in my Tumblr, this video.
If you want to be in have a question in the next one, have a question under this one.
Yeah.
And say question.
Yeah, be sure to start your question with the word question so it's easier to find. So anyway.
Break your fucking legs.
No, wait, what if the question was, can I ask more questions?
No. One question only.
Can I ask more questions? Like that was a question.
No.
And they just wasted one question right there.
Maximus writes, question, is there any video game you love the art style? My favorite is Don't Starve because of all the style, which kind of looks like a pop-up book, and I think that's really cool. So anyone have a favorite art style in a video game?
Puyo Puyo Pop, baby.
Was that the PSP game?
Puyo Puyo Pop. There are tons of games of that fucking...
What was that game that was orange, like these orange little creatures in the PSP, and you tilt the game?
Yeah, that's oil, boil oil, and they sang or something.
I don't remember, but
No, that's not Poyo Pop Baby. It's just some puzzle game, but I just like the art style of it.
So it's a puzzle game. It's not
It's
really.
like Robotnik Mean Bean Machine.
No one remembers that. It's a Sega Genesis puzzle game.
It's like that, but it's anime weeaboo shit. It has a good art style. Just say Radio and I forgot the other one. So
I like Sonic Generations because it combines like the really cartoony aesthetic of old Sonic games with like realism, and it just looks super pretty.
I just like the concept art that you can unlock from Sonic Generations. I just like at that stuff.
I don't really like newer Sonic, like the Dreamcast era of Sonic, because I think his design is way too cluttered. Like, he's not very silhouette friendly.
If silhouette-wise, he looks exactly the same as his other design.
Well, I mean, like, his original Genesis design was a lot cleaner and a lot clear, but his, in his Dreamcast era, there's so much detail, and his feet for Sonic Adventure 2, his soap shoes, it's drawn with too much detail. Like, it did not need that much detail in his shoes.
Well, the only reason that was because their product placement.
Yeah, for a brand of shoes nobody remembers.
No one knew it was real. I didn't know it was real.
Yeah, so if you're playing Sonic Adventure 2 and you're going through City Escape and you see all these billboards that say soap on them, that's actually product placement for a brand of shoes that Sonic uses to grind on rails, because that's the intended purpose.
I thought that was just for soap. After I played that, I bought a lot of soap.
I felt dirty
I was
after
just
playing that game.
for like a whole month. I spent thousands on soap.
Sonic use soap, then I'll use soap too.
I mean, for 12 years, like I just thought soap, whatever. It took me like 12 years to realize, oh wait, that's the brand of shoes soap that no one knows about. Oh, great marketing, Sega.
I was really hoping Chow in Space was a real movie.
Oh yeah, remember the movie Chow's in Space?
Yeah.
The second one? Classic. Although I heard the creator was like I hated how in Chow's in Space all the camera angles were like Dutch angles, everything was slanted, and I heard the writer was into Scientology, like he created Scientology or whatever.
I get your reference.
L. Ron Hubbard wrote that?
Get my references, guys? So topical.
I kind of do. The third one was when it really went crazy. I get. Yeah, oh yeah, this is kind of news. I should bring this up. Did you know? You know how there's the Air Buddies? We talked like this. We talked about the Spooky Buddies. No, you'll want to know this when I get to it. So you know how they're a spinoff of Snow Dogs and Air Bud together?
Yeah.
So they've made a spinoff of the Air Buddies called like Marshall, and he's like a boxer dog or something.
Oh, I saw a commercial for that.
Dog with a blog.
Yeah.
Movie.
He's a dog that wrestles, and that's a straight-to-video movie that came out like...
It's a bizarre corporate marriage of two things that made another thing, so that's a spinoff, and they've made a spinoff of a spinoff. That's a combination universe of two movies.
Where do you get all that information from, Jim? Do you visit Dog with a Blog?
We've talked about how much we both love Dog with a Blog and his blog, and all the truth about 9/11 and the Air Buddies, and how the Air Buddies were behind it.
Oh man,
Pan's just like, why does this happen to me?
Are you killing themselves to blow up our buildings?
Pan, you should do a top 10 Air Buddies top 10.
No more Air Buddies, no more dog movies, no more Scooby-Doo.
Top 10s.
That new Scooby-Doo show, What's Cool Scooby-Doo?
Don't be a bitch, Scooby.
I found a storyboard of it, like a video storyboard. It has the audio, but no animation. And from what I see, I actually kind of like it, but it feels like Teen Titans Go with Scooby-Doo characters.
Perfect.
That's going to be the new thing now.
Oh, yeah.
Flintstones are going to get that, too. Get that, too.
Okay.
You guys know the Air Bud movies? Like, what Jim just said, like, I always got confused about these movies because, like, is it a dog playing basketball, basically? How does that work?
Yeah. He plays basketball. What do you mean? What? You don't understand that?
I don't know how it works. Like, he's just allowed on the court? Like,
he dribbles. Someone brought up that, like, what if in Air Bud it turned out, like, the coach lets the dog in the game and he turned out not to be right? I was like, man, I wish I saw that movie.
And the coach just looks so stupid for letting that happen.
Like, they're like, were you drinking? And they're like, no, I saw this dog Like, he dunked. It was amazing. And they're just sitting there like, look, sir, we know you've been working really hard. No, just watch the dog play basketball. And go, sir, we're not watching a dog play What do you think we are, crazy? He goes, he's played football. He's played all these other sports. And they're like, what is wrong with you? He's a dog.
Look, he's sniffing the other players' butts.
Look, I assure you, he really does play basketball, and he sings the song, "Hello, my honey, hello, my baby." That's true.
Look,
you gotta believe me.
As soon as you neutered him, his skills were gone. This is all your fault.
You gotta believe me, please. No, don't take me to that crazy house again. No. He's gonna kill my family.
Sorry.
Look at him, he's planning. His eyes are shifting. He's gonna kill my family. Stop him.
I want to apologize to the listening audience that I brought up the Air Buddies. Next question.
Oh, we're not done with the question. Favorite video game art styles. For me, I like any video game that has like a bunch of cool looking characters. Like there's Skullgirls, there's Anarchy Reigns, because all those characters are like really fucking ginormous. Like they look like JoJo Bizarre Adventure levels of Dragon Ball Z levels of extreme characters.
Yeah! Tricked out in this land of decay. Total madness. It's a problem, man. The world is over. It's a problem, and I love it. We can do this the simple way. I prefer to keep it complicated. No dreams and no hope. They've been terminated. Main focus on attacks and movement. Streets are dominated by pollution and mutants. Fight like a boss, time to trigger and finish them. Blend, seek, and devour flesh is how we live in, friend. Mutated creatures to destroy is the purpose. I used to love the city, now I spit on its surface.
Most recently, there's this game called Overwatch or Overstrike. Some first-person shooter, and the character designs, they have like robot guy, robot cowboy, muscular girl, which reminds me of Vasquez from Aliens, and gorilla with robot body.
Amazing.
Yeah. Also League of Legends. I like Jinx, but I don't want to play League of Legends.
Gotcha Force 1.
Oh yeah, Gotcha Force. Like 3 people donated Gotcha Force to me.
They're gonna give me a copy.
I don't know. We'll review it eventually and discuss it. Whatever.
That's not answering my question.
Other great character designs in video games.
Sly Cooper.
Yeah, Sly Cooper. I mean, I love I was playing Sly Cooper a couple of years ago, and what impressed me about Sly Cooper is the environments. They're more organic, and they're not blocky at all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looks more natural.
It doesn't feel like... Yeah, it feels cartoony, and just like how it's intended in the concept art.
Wind Waker?
Wind Waker, yeah, any cel-shaded game I love. Like
Jet Set Radio?
But Go Hypergrind, that's a skateboarding game, and the designs were by John Kay or Spumco. I don't know if John Kay himself had anything to do with the designs. Yeah, the creator of Ren and Stimpy.
I'm trapped between Costume Quest and Professor Layton.
Yeah, I don't know what those are, but those are nice. Oh yeah, of course, World Ends With You. It's kind of like, it's pretty much in the same style of Jet Set Radio.
In Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, a mix of those two, because don't those characters pop up in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, the 3DS version.
The 3D, yeah.
Those games look cool.
Oh, I thought I saw a Kickstarter for a game. It was called let me look. Human Resources. It's like a Steam game, and it's about giant monsters that basically just destroy everything around. It's cel shaded, and it looks like a living comic book game. Mm-hmm. It looks cool.
So do you play as the characters destroying the city?
I don't really know much about it. I just kind of saw some concept art, but there is an actual video for it. I guess I'll just send the link. Guys.
Guys.
So,
what about Drake of the 99 Dragons?
Well, I actually like the designs for that. The cover arts and stuff look nice, but the game is horrible. It's very much trying to be Bruce Timm.
Didn't Bruce Timm do the art?
No, it was like them trying to imitate Bruce Timm's style. And what's sad is that the CGI cutscenes in that horrible video game Drake of the 99 Dragons, it looks like Beware the Batman.
Wait, this Kickstarter won $1 million? Gables?
Oh, I didn't notice that. Huh.
What the fuck?
Damn.
That's kind of high.
Yeah.
This Kickstarter
I can see why it failed.
I didn't even notice that. What?
$1 million? Are you insane?
What the fuck? This is a scam.
I mean, if it was like Mega Man, like, you know, because people know Mega Man, there's brand recognition, but this is like its own original game. So
no, actually, this is supposed to be like a sequel to another Steam game called like Planetary Annihilation.
That's
like you'll literally just destroy planets in it.
Yeah, that's a name brand I recognize.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers.
Oh, everyone knows that game. I mean, just
yeah.
Like 10.
That makes me want to give $1 million to a game I never heard of.
Tens of millions of pre-orders, man.
Yeah. Should have made a pixel art game. That would have lowered your budget.
Oh, is it like indie? It's like games from the NES past, bro.
Yeah, remember that classic game?
Oh, dog, I gotta wiggity buy that.
It's got 8 bits and it looks really cool.
I like Dragon's Lair. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the Don Bluth one.
Oh, the game that
you
came out.
can watch all the. You can watch the whole movie on YouTube now. All the animated.
Let me explain what Dragon's Lair is. Basically, if you play a video game and it has those quick time events where it says press X to survive or whatever, that's the whole game. And this was made in like the 80s, and it was
early 80s.
But it's drawn like a Disney movie or a Don Bluth film from the 80s and stuff, and that's the whole game. Because I remember forever ago, I looked up that video game, and I was looking at gameplay footage, and I was just watching it, and I was waiting like, when is the game gonna start? This cutscene's really long.
No, Metal Gear Solid in a nutshell.
Because I was watching gameplay footage of Dragon's Lair, like, when is the game gonna start? I have no idea.
It's like, wow, this cutscene's really good, but Jesus Christ, when does the game start?
Yeah.
People were just like, so, because it was played, when you played it on the arcade, it was a laser disc.
Yeah, laser disc technology, but now we can put it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, but the whole thing's on you. I sent you guys the link, but you can watch the whole game now on YouTube.
I like Dragon's. I think Dragon's Lair 2 was like better.
You know, they actually ported the entire game of Dragon's Lair, the video game, like the full footage of Dragon's Lair, into a Game Boy Color.
Really?
Yeah, you can play Dragon's Lair on a Game Boy Color, and there's like seriously 10 colors on screen, and it looks horrible, but it's a shot-for-shot remake with 10 colors on screen. It's terrible.
Truly has you imagine.
Damn, like people were desperate to play Dragon's Lair on Game Boy.
It's like, I need this shit on the go.
Yeah. Not Game Boy Advance, not the DS, Game Boy Color. Fuck. Damn. But
how long have we been recording?
We're still recording, but next question.
I did. How long are we?
Well, we recorded an...
Apparently, Dragon's Lair was a show, too.
Oh, yeah, they had that and Space Ace. Same thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but next question. Cool Josh Shibble says, question, what's you guys' biggest pet peeves in animation or any cliches?
I don't know. Shrek.
Steven Universe.
I'm tired of any TV show that introduces a pet in one episode and they kill it off the same episode.
Yeah, give it a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
I actually hate the current in CG movies how like almost all the characters designs make look the same. Like Book of Life's like the only one I can think of that didn't look like it was made by the same studio. Even though I know like Frozen and Pixar and DreamWorks are different, like they usually all look exactly the same. It's like really annoying. That needs to stop. Like, but Book of Life, that was the best thing about it, was like, cool, this design look. I mean, that's the thing that traditional animation has over the CG stuff, is that is it look different, and Book of Life had that, but everything else just like, it's like CG sameness. It's kind of icky. We need to have more difference in our studios, you know. It's only slightly different, and that's not enough.
Yeah, because every other CG movie is trying to like impress the audience by saying, "Look how realistic we're being. Look how realistic this is." And Book of Life is just trying to be more stylish.
Yeah,
and that's why it works better.
The lighting program they made specifically for How to Train Your Dragon 2, the lighting in that movie was amazing. Mm-hmm. I like that How to Train Your Dragon 2 kind of works better with it, but a lot like Home, that character design doesn't look that different, you know? It's like I would much rather see like Craig McCracken do that like Wander Over Yonder, you know?
That reminds me, there was that news story about Lauren Faust is making for Sony Pictures a Medusa movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll be in that style, because they also made Hotel Transylvania, so hopefully they don't cancel that project.
She's getting a Medusa movie. I'm not going to see a Medusa movie. I know what happens if I see that movie.
It's a fucking trap. God
That's a trap, Joe. That's a trap, bro. I'm not falling for that shit. I'm not falling for that.
Is Laura Foss wants revenge. She's going to kill us all.
That motherfucker.
Ow!
I have not made Iron Giants, you fucks. And then
she's trying to kill everyone off that made the Iron Giant so she can take credit for Iron Giant.
It's the perfect.
Didn't we do this whole joke in Didn't we do this whole joke in the first podcast?
Oh, yeah,
where Foss was the god of everything.
Yeah, it's a callback. Like we're like the Simpsons, who we ran out of ideas, so we're just referencing old episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember when we said that in that one episode? Classic.
Let's have a clip for that episode right now.
Nah, I'm not going back to edit stuff.
Nah, that's more work. I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, people keep asking hey, can you put chapters on the thing for the podcast? And I'm too lazy. Oh, I already do enough. Well, maybe someday. Give me money.
If you guys want to do chapters, you can do it yourselves.
Yeah, do it yourself, guys. You can do it. You all can do it. You're the best.
Yeah.
Other pet peeves in animation, not just in animation, but this always bothered me, is whenever a character...
Adventure Time.
No, whenever a character jumps through glass and they're totally fine.
I will say Jason in the Friday the 13th movies breaks a lot of windows by walking through them, and he never gets cut, so...
He's supernatural, so it's okay.
I guess so. I just assume he hates windows.
He's allergic to doors.
But every time a character jumps through a window, they should be cut to pieces, well, at least pieces of glass all over them. But no, they're fine and they can get up and start running again.
Wait, you guys notice in fight scenes, in movies, how they never get knots in their head or anything?
They never what?
If someone gets hit in the head with something, they never have a knot in their head or anything?
A nod in their head?
A knot. If you ever hit your head on something, you get a bump on there.
Oh, I don't know.
You never see that in a movie or anything.
I just think to cartoons.
I see it all the time as a slapstick joke.
Yeah, it's a slapstick joke. I mean, in action movies or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does that be too much makeup work?
Another cliche I hate is
black people.
Oh no.
Oh, I hate the episodes of cartoons, the buy switch episode, because it's I guess it's not so easy being you, because usually an episode the two people who switch by are usually arguing.
Someone needs to make a body switch episode where it's a rich guy and a poor guy, and the poor guy's you know what? Fuck you. This is my body now. Fuck you. that would be a great twist.
I never liked the body swapping episodes. I feel like there's more you could do with that, and they never really get into it. They always do the dumbest shit imaginable.
The original Teen Titans came up with a pretty interesting concept, because Raven and Starfire, they switch bodies, and the thing is, their powers are powered by emotions, so Starfire needs to feel happy to fly, and Raven needs to concentrate and be gloomy when she flies, and since they have different personalities, they can't really use their powers, so I thought that was a pretty interesting switch up.
I like that idea.
I
forgot
hate
about
that episode the most, though.
What?
Because that's when I always caught on TV all the time for some reason.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Just do a top 10 cliches. Fuck.
I've been thinking about that, yeah, but I hate that when the fucking comic relief of any cartoon, they always say, go blank, it's your birthday. They say that in every fucking early 2000s character said that.
Well, it's because it was their birthday.
No, it was not their birthday. It was a regular day. They're those fucking assholes who go to restaurants and say, hey, it's my birthday, give me free food. That's not right.
Go Pan, it's your birthday, hey.
Fuck you, it is not my birthday.
Hey.
I don't tell anyone when's my real birthday, because then people in my Tumblr ass and Twitter, they always say happy birthday, and I don't want to be spammed by fucking things that just say happy birthday 500 times over. I want legit questions. Oh, and please stop sending me, are you pansexual? Because I get that every fucking week. So you all
It's okay. It's okay.
Chill, bro.
Okay.
I think you're meds, man.
Maybe they did it because of that 50 Cent song where it's go shorty, it's your birthday.
I think that's where it originated from. I don't know.
You should do like AVGN do and just make another YouTube saying, you know what's bullshit? Let's do that. Oh, you just
okay.
Are you better, Pan?
Yeah, I'm better.
You don't really grinds my gears.
Wait, Pan, I have a question. Are you pansexual?
You just walked away. You walked away. Oh, now the host.
God damn it! Now the podcast doesn't belong to me.
Okay. Yeah. So let's get on to
Next
another question.
Let's have another question so we can answer positively and happy.
We're gonna have a TV party, alright! Tonight! We've got nothing better to do than watch TV and have a couple of brews.
Question by Tilla Pasta. Do you think television is dying and being replaced by the internet?
Yes.
The days of channel surfing seem to be over and everybody just looks up what they want when they want to online.
Yeah.
Or they will DVR it. So yeah, pretty much yes.
All right, next
It
question.
kind of is, but they'll keep it around for as long as they can.
Yeah, I mean, radio's still going.
Yeah, and ham radio.
No.
Yeah.
And newspapers are still relevant.
Yeah.
That's just used for archive dates, so
yeah.
mess.
Without newspapers, how would I ever have something for my paper mache projects?
Yeah, exactly.
Just use books.
One point this guy brings up is like the days of channel surfing are over because like now you have like, well, most people I'm sure have like those dish TVs where you have the TV guide to scroll through and you know what you're going through, but back then you had to just scroll through and stop when you see something interesting, and those days are kind of over because we're spoiled by TV guide sort of things.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen.
A very inconvenient, very annoying pastime is finally dead.
No, that's crazy. Like the magic of it is gone.
I used to hate guys because they would always get with the thing wrong for me for some reason back in the day.
Oh, that reminds me. Like I was watching like. We had HBO for like a month free, and I was scrolling through it, and I found out The Life and Times of Juniper Lee on HBO. Is like, what the? They're bringing this back on HBO? And then when it finally airs, it turns out it was a mistake, and it was actually called The Life and Times of Tim or some show that's poorly drawn.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Assholes. Got my hopes up for nothing.
Sorry.
Dicks.
God damn it, Jim.
But yeah, you ever just go through like, remember going through like Blockbuster or whatever, and you just scroll through the video section and there's all these weird movies that you never heard of but you want to look into?
Yeah. No, it used to be like games. When you wanted to get into something, it would take a year to fully watch all of it. And now you could go on Netflix or, go on BitTorrent. If you do that, which I don't. I have friends.
Never heard of that thing.
Yeah, I've actually, I've never even been on it. I've just heard through friends who may use that or not. I don't even know if they use it. Frankly,
we're not affiliated with any thieves.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, I'm saying you could if you were going to, but I don't even know how. I mean, is that even a thing? I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, going through the video store was great. I mean,
no videos. What?
There's a Blockbuster in my town, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Go. Like, do a video about that. I would watch the shit out of that.
Crap, a Blockbuster right outside my college? What the fuck?
I actually lived near a Blockbuster at the last apartment I lived in, and it was there for a while. But then like all their deals were like ridiculously terrible. Like they were the worst. But then if you rented a movie, the amount of free shit they would give you at the end was like so worth it. They'd give you like a 2-liter of soda and popcorn and give you a back rub and then give you some encouragement. They're like, no, things are going to work out for you, Jim. Don't worry. And I go, thanks, Michelle at Blockbuster. And it was great.
Please don't use Netflix. Thank you. Thank you for using Blockbuster.
Remember, their streaming and mail order plan was better than Netflix because if you got a bonus rental every month also for free.
If you mailed a movie to you that you rented, you can go to the store and change it.
It was a better deal, but they actually rejected my credit card and I went, fuck this, I'm going to Netflix.
Oh yeah, when I was I remember like when I was little, when I because I used to rent from Blockbuster and Hollywood. When one of us fuck up on the movies, like we lost a movie or didn't return one, and they kept charging us, we would cancel our membership and then go to like Hollywood or something.
Did you just like start it again when you wanted to rent a movie again?
Yeah, we just like flip flop pretty much.
Hollywood Video I liked Hollywood Video. They were cool.
My rental store, my Blockbuster, like they had. This was up until like 2004. They had like PS2 and Xbox games, but they did not have GameCube. They still had Nintendo 64 games up until 2004.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And the sad part is, like, I just said, you know what, screw it. I want to rent Spider-Man 64 by Neversoft, and, like, I went to rent it, and the game is in those square cases, and when they were trying to open it, the guy there just said, yeah, sorry, I can't open this box.
That's pathetic.
Thanks. Fucking thank you, asshole.
I remember one time when I rented something from a Blockbuster, and they still had the security thing in the case still, and then so my family just pretty much took a knife and just stabbed it out of there.
Oh. And you never returned it?
Oh yeah, we returned it, but I mean, like, it was just like, and like my dad complained, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? It's like, why'd you give us this? Do you think we're gonna steal? And they're like, oh no, man, sorry, so sorry. Next movie's free.
Oh, you dicks! You're all a bunch of thieves. You're all exploiting Blockbuster and Papa John's.
I remember selling a Naruto calendar. That was something.
Yeah, but the days of Blockbuster are fucking dead.
You guys remember book fairs, right?
Book fairs, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I stole that Naruto calendar.
That's where I bought my How to Draw Manga book forever ago, and deeply regret that.
Like, I don't think my school had, like, in 5th grade, we didn't have book fairs, but we had book orders.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
like
they give you like this 2-page pamphlet and of all the cool things, like, oh, I want this useless thing that I'm never gonna use.
I think one of them came with like an MP3 player.
I remember when it was just CD players that they were giving out, or weird PC games that no one cares about.
Oh yeah, that PC game.
Yeah, that's what
I was the only kid who bought those.
I remember wanting to order like some Simpsons booklet on there. I think it was like that contained all the info about the Simpsons seasons 1 through 9, which I now have, but my parents didn't let me because they thought the Simpsons was a bad influence.
Oh yeah, at my school in 4th grade, they had Simpsons comic books, and you could like check those out.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But you had to be 13 or get.
For some reason, my library in school had mangas to rent out, of all things.
Oh,
Can I have Naruto?
You guys know, like, the library rents out video games now.
What? What?
And someone got Grand Theft Auto 5 from there.
What?
What?
Yeah, they've started doing that now.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Because video games are like they're trying to show how video games are like an art form now and stuff.
Oh. I guess so, yeah. Like,
so you can rent video games at a library now?
In school?
A lot of them, I mean, I know schools do it, but I've heard of major libraries are starting to do it also.
I mean, my college lets you rent out VHS tapes.
Whoa. Your college, that sounds like the future over there.
They're still trying to update. They're getting there. You just wait.
They just got rid of the Betamax, so watch out, guys. Watch out.
I seriously need a VHS because my VHS broke.
Oh, man. Well, I've got 2 working VCRs. You can come over and watch them here if you want.
Let's all go to Jim's house and watch his VHS tapes. Let's watch his 2-part Titanic VHS.
I don't have that. What are you talking? I have that on DVD.
Damn. I mean, you're not a true 90s kid unless you have Titanic on VHS, which the movie was so long, they had to package it in 2 VHS tapes, so it cut halfway through and you had to watch it on another one.
You know why that is because Titanic was actually the most, because I remember when it happened, it was the most deep VHSs made on an initial release because they thought it was going to be the biggest thing ever. So I remember the weekend it came out, I went to Blockbuster and there was literally a table full of Titanic VHSs, but it was 2 tapes. So it's like tons of these stacks of these 2 tape cases and everything. But that's why like so many people had them, because stores would just have to get rid of them because they way overstocked it. It was like something like 5 million on an initial order or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, Titanic was kind of big, so it's a little understandable.
Yeah, I mean, at the time it was the #1 most profited movie ever.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. Jim, you're right.
You mean most
Titanic
profitable?
Yeah.
Wait,
stupid.
I was right. No one else.
Yeah,
nothing else
Titanic
replaced
big.
it.
The ship is big. You're right. The Titanic was big.
Let's see,
It
highest
was huge.
grossing movies ever.
Well, Avatar, and we always talk about that all the time, right, guys? I mean,
Yeah, I love Avatar.
Okay, currently the highest grossing films of all time without inflation is Avatar, Titanic, The Avengers, Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows.
wait,
Frozen.
is this domestic or worldwide?
Wait.
Domestic violence.
Yeah, worldwide.
Oh, that's where it really counts.
Transformers, Dark of the Moon. But let me, where's the inflation one?
Oh, when it gets to inflation, then like the #1's Gone with the Wind, I think.
Yeah, let me explain what inflation is. Basically, back then, movie tickets were like a quarter or a nickel, and we're just adjusting to pretend like we're counting like how many people saw these movies and pretending like throughout all this time the movie price was the exact same. So apparently, highest grossing adjusted for inflation is Gone with the Wind from 1937.
But the thing with the inflation counter, are you using Box Office Mojo?
Wikipedia, because I'm a lazy asshole.
Oh, well, the problem with the inflation thing, and a lot of people brought this up, is what they do is they just look at the number and inflate it based on the 1939 numbers. But Gone with the Wind was re-released like every decade for years and years. And so that 100, I forget how much Titanic made. I think it's like 200 million. That's not 200 million in 1939 dollars. That's probably like a couple million from 1940 and, the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. And so those are different inflation rates. So it's actually probably a bit lower than what people say. Anyway, sorry, that's like dorky, but
Yep. Let me list these with the highest grossing movies. From highest to lowest, Gone with the Wind, Avatar, Star Wars Episode 4, Titanic, The Sound of Music, E.T., The Ten Commandments, Dr. Zhivago.
Zhivago.
Jaws, and an animated film, Snow White.
Snow White was huge. But that's the other, like Snow White, I know they've done, Disney, those movies got re-released so many times that there's no way those numbers are right.
Yeah, Snow White and the Honkies, classic cinema. Yeah.
Next question.
Oh, yeah, next question. I don't even know what the question was.
Ever since Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs premiered 50 years ago in 1937, one question has stuck in the minds of moviegoers.
What is it?
The question is, what are the names of the Seven Dwarfs?
Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful Dog. And what is after Sleepy? Sneezy. Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful Dog. I can't really do it very good.
Walt Disney's classic, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Pika Blast. Question, how do you determine who to ask to join the podcast?
It's a tough vetting process. Sorry to cut you off, Pan, but it's vigorous. What you have to do, it's kind of like going to the army, and you have to do basic training. You have to learn fighting skills. You have to eat an entire pizza. You have to eat entire pizzas every hour for 24 hours and not sleep. Gables barely survived it.
Oh man, I died twice during that.
Gables, we had a defibrillator there. You have to watch all 4 Shrek movies in one sitting, no bathroom breaks.
Man,
that was
all 4?
I actually did that.
Oh, 1 and 2 is fine, but all 4?
XLR's been. We've all been through it, so that's how.
Wait, how did you not know about that?
Pan just has me and Ken run this. He doesn't. We don't tell him what goes on.
But really, we know these people. We don't just invite random strangers. We don't just invite some random person.
We did that twice.
Can
you list the episodes where we did?
These are people we know.
No, we did it 3 times. We did it 3 times.
Yeah.
I'll give you an answer for one. Jim was the stranger. We never met Jim before.
No.
So you got to guess 2. There's 2 podcasters that we added we never talked to before.
Was it Tara one of them?
Who's Tara? Oh, you mean Chishira?
Oh, damn it. God damn it.
You gave one of them away, Jim.
Okay, are they supposed to guess? I thought you were asking me.
Edit this all out.
Okay.
I don't know what's
This is
going
the part
on.
where Jim got it right.
I don't know
You
what's
guessed
going
of the
on.
comments.
You just have to. I feel like it's like I don't know. You have to know them. The vet, or if you do stay up for 24 hours and eat a pizza every hour, we'll definitely have you on. So do that.
Yeah. Good luck.
Kmart.
But I want a streaming of. I want total proof that you really did it. Like if you just say you did it, that's fucked up.
Live stream your pizza eating.
Whole pizza every. If you don't die from that,
Yeah.
Invite Macaulay Culkin to do the singing with you. He has that band that teaches you about pizzas.
yeah.
The Pizza Kids.
Yeah, the Pizza Kids are the best band in the world.
What's the Pizza Underground?
Oh, yeah, that too. They're also good.
The underground.
Before they sold out, you know.
Oh yeah, no wait.
Classic.
No wait, there's a song called Pizza Kids like on YouTube and it says radio edit.
The radio edit.
I know.
So
the
is there like
Pizza
an
Kids. I know what you're talking about.
explicit version of Pizza Kids?
There is.
Okba. Question. What memorable Burger King or fast food toys did you have or want? Inspector Gadget was the main one I wanted. Really cool collectible. So any favorite toys?
I always wanted the ones I couldn't get.
Obviously.
I remember Shrek. I remember McDonald's was giving out like Shrek cups or whatever, like glasses and stuff. And then it turned out like it had like lead poisoning in them and stuff like that. So we had to return them.
Oh yeah, I remember
that.
Yeah, I remember a lot of recalls with like Pokemon related toys at Burger King because like I think Pokemon the first movie when that was coming out, they gave you like a random Pokemon toy. Like they had one for all 150 Pokemon, and they each came with a Pokeball. And what kids would do, they would put the one half of the Pokeball in over their mouth, and they would suffocate, and that's why they recalled them.
Whoa, that's intense.
Because I remember the later toys, like they didn't come with the Pokeball, and I was like, "Where's the Pokeball? I need this." Yeah.
I just remember the glasses. I always tried to. Every time they had like even when they had the Star Trek glasses for the Star Trek reboot, I tried to get all those, but then they all broke. So
Some of my favorites are the Burger King ones. It's either the Simpsons when the Simpsons movie came out, and the Hamtaro ones.
This guy brought up the Inspector Gadget toys. Like, you remember that one?
Oh yeah, that one combined it.
Because it was
movie came out.
Because when the Inspector Gadget movie came out, like you got a toy from Burger King, and each toy was like a body part of Inspector Gadget, and if you got all of them, you can combine them and create your own Inspector Gadget figure.
That kind of sounds like a mafia thing. Like we're gonna send you pieces of Inspector Gadget until you pay up.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Fuck.
Like you like this arm? I better get that Coke delivery soon.
Like, I don't know. Did you really kidnap Inspector Gadget? I need some proof. We'll send you some proof. Check your P.O. box. I didn't get anything. Well, we'll check your P.O. box next week. I'm sure it'll be there.
The mail takes a while, man. Give me a break.
I apparently sent it to the wrong address, but you get what I'm saying. If you want to see Gadget, you better give me the money.
Is this like an Inspector Gadget reboot that's coming out? Like
the grim dark one
reboot of Inspector Gadget?
Well,
go save him.
RoboCop is already basically Inspector Gadget.
No, but he doesn't say go Gadget gun.
Yeah, Inspector Gadget never had any like real ammunition. He just had like a helicopter and I don't know, like spring shoes and
just items all the time, like an umbrella.
Yeah.
Like a random umbrella or like a slinky or a pinwheel. Like, what the fuck? Why do you need this to solve crime?
Oh man, remember that stupid movie of Inspector Gadget where they show Dr. Claw's face?
Yeah, was like that's why I didn't see it.
Let's like showing Muhammad. Like, you can't do that. What the fuck? You can't show Inspector Gadget's face. I mean, Dr. Claw's face.
No, and then he's on the poster. It was just like, I was done.
You bastards! What have you done? You broke the rule. Like, what did you? You can't show Dr. Claw. And I remember they made a toy years down the line of Dr. Claw that reveals his face.
Yeah.
Why?
The Inspector Gadget, they handled that so poorly. But then if you saw the sequel that went straight to video, that's when the respect started going on. When you got French Stewart,
you had a girl Gadget I mean, you go to a female Inspector Gadget, a girl Gadget sounds like something else. Whoops. Oh, damn them. Damn in the Inspector Gadget movie. Oh, and what also bothered me is, like, I remember watching Inspector Gadget when it was on Nickelodeon, but the movie was a Disney film, and that confused me so bad.
Yeah, that is a little odd, because that's how Inspector Gadget got famous, was Nickelodeon.
Well, it was already doing reruns on Nickelodeon, but I don't know what the origin channel was.
Inspector Gadget, he was most like useless one out of everyone.
Yeah.
Out of the whole team. Penny was the one who did it, you know.
Yeah, the little girl did everything. It was basically
Wait, Penny did it all?
Yeah.
And the dog.
Wait.
Oh,
I think we were watching different shows.
Oh, wait, we're supposed to keep that secret. Whoops. Shit.
I don't know.
We compromised her safety.
Oh no! Now Dr. Claus is just gonna go straight for Penny. Like, no, imagine if he just like went straight to Gadget's house, Penny opened the door, and he just punched her and then left.
Oh, punched her with his robot claw arm.
And he's like, "Guys, I got him."
Oh, well, what if Penny's like super intelligent and Gadget's just like special needs and he can't do anything for himself and
No, wait, what if like, okay, is it like Inspector Gadget is like Penny's uncle or something and legal guardian or something?
I don't know.
No,
what if she like gets old enough to like
Uncle Gadget.
Yeah, what if he gets Penny gets older, like a teenager, and then like Gadget says she can't go out, so she just reprograms him to like just leave her alone or something.
Oh.
No, that's sad.
I'm like, what if finally Gadget started to blue screen and Penny decided, you know what? I'm gonna get a Mac.
Ooh.
Oh, she's gonna get a Mac Daddy.
Oh, that was terrible.
Dang it.
That was terrible. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
I've been telling you
disgusted.
several times this podcast.
Well, at least Emily's not here.
Oh yes, speaking of Dr. Claw, like, did you guys ever think your TU was like too small to see him?
No. What?
Like no, that's what I thought about Miss Bellum and Wizard Kelly from the Powell family. I just thought my TV was just like it cropped wrong or something, so I couldn't see their heads or anything.
Oh
my goodness.
So
That's funny.
Damn all of them. They never show those characters' faces. You're breaking the rules.
I just thought my screen was way too small, so I couldn't see Miss Bellum or Wizard Kelly from Prowl Family.
That reminds me, like I remember playing like video games like Kingdom Hearts on my PS2 and my old TV, and like when you're going into who's that wizard? I guess Merlin from Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're going to that place, you have to jump over a river and you have to jump on these platforms, and I could never see it because my TV was too dark, and it took me like a week, and I realized, oh, I can adjust my TV brightness. Whoops. And that's why games today, you always see like, adjust your brightness so you can just barely see this gray line or whatever. So I wish we had that back then, because that would have saved me so much.
Yeah, like I remember playing Kingdom Hearts, and my cousin walked down, and he was all like, "Is this like Final Fantasy for kids?"
Pretty much, yeah. It's kind of like I didn't know what Final Fantasy was before then.
Well,
oh
that's
yeah,
a podcast.
No wait, and I thought Sora was like Mickey Mouse at first. Like I thought that was like his human form.
Yeah. Well.
That's the podcast.
That's the end of the podcast. We'll never show our faces again.
Oh.
What?
I don't know. If look, we had to honor the tradition of Dr. Claw. We can never show our faces.
Nolan,
I've already shown my face several times.
Oh, well, that doesn't count.
Well, you're fired.
I show my face all the time.
We didn't even answer the guy's question about favorite Burger King toys.
Whatever.
I feel like we did.
I didn't go to Burger King for toys. Who goes to fucking Burger King, period?
Yeah, get some
Burger
real
King
toys.
sucks.
Hey, Burger King
talk about
Whoppers
McDonald's.
are enough of a toy, kid. That's
Buy-
enough of a toy.
Buy some GoBots. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
use it as a hot dog.
That's actually the tagline for GoBots. Buy some GoBots. Fuck you.
I mean, GoBots were actually first, and then Transformers came out and took their popularity.
That is
Good.
true.
So yeah, this is the end of
White
the
Castle
podcast.
kid.
That's the end. Play the music.
Yeah, goodbye, everyone. I'm Pan Pizza.
Bye.
Bye.
Pan
I'm
Pizza.
next
Who are you people?
2 more years.
I'm Pan Pizza. Who are you people?
Nolan, bye.
I'm Nixon, 2 more years.
And I'm Emily. Good night, fuckers.
I'm XLR. Bye.
I'm Gables.